What's good, peoples? What's good? Who we got in the building? The gang on here, my boy LA Sports Live. My boy is in the building. We got George Jaden, Dominique Five, R&R, Son, the chosen one, Too Tall, Warren, SRG, Dewan, TJ, Schmidt, Justin, Laker La Familia, the veteran, Everett Kwan, Roy, Amiris, Dan U Sports. Yo, a B is killing, man. He's killing. He's gonna get 70 something points. Easy. Zay 26. Mr. 81. Go subscribe to 81. He got a good channel. Eric Kelly. Ninth Mark. Jamal Sullivan. Chris. Yeah, Cat going off too. They both going off at the same time, man. This is crazy. Boy 85, what up? The analyst. He said, why do I love D'Lo so much? He getting a bad hand. He getting a bad hand. I think a blind man can see that. Isaiah, what up? Got Zay 26. You're right. He got a good contract. You're right. You're right, man. We got Trayvon, Keon Norris in the building. Cash King. Stone Cold. My boy Cottage. J. Lou. It's crazy, man. I think it's gonna go down too. Tom, what up, Tom? Yeah, I think it's gonna go down. I think D'Lo out of there. What happened last night told the whole story, and then all the reports right now, they just looking for a third team. They looking for a third team. Third team is over, and they're gonna find a third team. He too good of a player. He too good of a player, and his contract not long. And then he got like a option like that contract. Worst case scenario, team would take that. Yeah, Braun is out. Trayvon. Braun is out. Jamal, what up, Sixers fan? Jamal. Dylan the villain. I the Heat definitely could easy be a third team. Easy be a third team. Easy. Cause the reason why it's funny you said that, bro. I was about to say it. They don't have to give up much. See, that's the thing. The Heat be a third team, don't have to give up that much and get a guy like D'Lo. And see, the thing is, the Heat and they don't have a long contract. People could talk about his defense. He's not a Pat Riley guy, but I could easily see D'Lo. I could easily see him going to Miami, and that's one of the things why I think he's getting traded. I could easily see him getting traded, and I think it's going to happen soon. Because you look at it like this. That's right, 100 likes, Russ the Builder. Let's get to 100 likes. Where we at in likes? We got 117 people here. How many likes we got? How many likes we got? He said, Ham, 90% of the problem, just awful. He said, no, Lowry ain't no better. But the thing is, they don't have to give much. See, that's the thing. To get a player like D'Lo, and they make this ship out Lowry in 3 second round picks. and you get a guy like D'Lo, and you can have his contract, a good contract, the next year if things go left for expiring contract, a guy that's 27 years old, Miami need a guy like that. You run him and Tyler Hero in the backcourt. Correct, Stone Cold. Correct. My boy Dennis in the building. Come on, man. We got to come on, get the likes up. Got to highlight this. We got to get the likes up, man. We got to get the likes up. Got to. So the Lakers engine. Nah, they're not getting no Jimmy Butler. But I think the Heat gonna be the third team. And bro done was thinking just like I'm thinking. He said LeBron ducking he gonna get D'Lo's too good. His contract 17, 18 million. A lot of people got like guys who not producing on that contract, and especially let me look at Philadelphia books. Let me see if Philadelphia might, yeah, Philadelphia, they could do something like a Robert Covington and some picks. Or Markieff Morris. Let me see Philadelphia books. He said Miami, Spurs, Philly. For what? Who's those for, Dylan the villain? Miami, Spurs, Philadelphia. Far as what? He said somebody tell him D'Lo been traded 4 times. I don't, yo, bro. Listen what you saying. So, because somebody got traded 4 times, that means they not good. Shaq been on like 4 or 5 different teams. Shaq been on like 4 or 5 different teams. Okay, so Philadelphia has. They could easily send out like a Furcon and Robert Covington to make that happen against somebody like D'Lo. Furcon and Robert Covington. Yeah, but D'Lo, yeah, you're right. You're right. Philadelphia do want the cap space, but D'Lo got that type of contract. You could easily move him. But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. Yeah, Shaq been on 16s. Yeah, but you saying D'Lo ain't Shaq? I'm not saying that. You saying he not good because he got traded 6 times. That don't mean anything. You saying he got traded 6 times. Like the way how it is. Look at the circumstance. It's not like if you look at his circumstance, look at his production. It's not like he wasn't producing. It's not like the Nets had a chance. He got traded with the Lakers. Okay, let's break down all D'Lo stops. Let's break down all D'Lo stops. B got 70 and 18 rebounds. I thought he was gonna have a little more than 70. Because he had 59 in like 20 something minutes. He had 59 to 20 something minutes. He took 41 shots. Damn, it looked bad. His 70 to his 33. Damn, it looked like he destroyed. Damn, you look at it, you're like, damn, 70. He had 33 and 7. He had 70 and 18. Damn.
Hands down. We love chicken.
We love our chicken. We love our poultry here.
And we eat a fake.
Let me see how much Cat got. Damn, 70? We got my boy Greg Brown in the building. He said teams don't know how to utilize him. Oh, he said Kobe today. Kobe anniversary. I didn't even know that. Cat got 53. God damn. Yo, Cat got 53. And it's 8 minutes left in third. Cat make it 70. Yo, Cat make it 70, yo. Cat make it 70. Damn, Edwards only took one shot. See, they need to get this win. Stop worrying. See, games like this, you better be careful. Let me tell you this. You better be careful, Minnesota. Y'all only up 9 points. You are only up 9 points, and Cat took one shot. He got not Cat. Anthony Edwards took one shot, and you only up 9 points. See, this is where you better be in trouble. This is why I tell people this. You better be careful. Because if you sit there and Cat, I keep saying Cat. Anthony Edwards got one shot, and it's like y'all force feeding Cat the ball. And you only got one shot. Now you cold, you in the game, you force feeding him for him to score. It's a lot of time left. Charlotte get hot, then what? See, you have to see this is number one, you're not no world. Minnesota. Let me tell y'all this, and I'm gonna break this down real quick. This is why Minnesota better be careful. Play ball. Let him get his 70 or whatever he's gonna get. Let him just get it however he's gonna get it. Because what can happen is, I'm gonna tell you what can happen. Y'all not blowing him out, right? Y'all win about 12 points, right? But they got a LaMelo Ball, they got a Miles Bridges, they got a Terry Rozier, they got a PJ Washington, Brandon Miller. They got guys that can start clicking and get hot, and you bullshitting trying to force feed a guy to get 70 points, whatever you try for him to do, and he fuck around and you do that, they get hot and you fucking around and lose the game. I didn't even know today was Kobe anniversary. Who we got in the building? We got Reg Dog in the building. We got Tony Lee, Craig Wright, Jason. We got a lot of the guys in the building. DJ Leno, The White, Dylan, Imam Mo, The Realist, Christopher. Who else we got in the building? E. Kelly, Reg Dog, Dream Chaser. You got Kickback. Where we at on likes? Avery Forbes, what's good, bro? Where we at on like? How many likes we got? Let's get the likes up, y'all. Definitely need 100 right this minute. I dropped the link. Anybody want to pull up, pull up. But remember, you got to flash your face real quick. We at 90. Come on, let's get to 100. We got 162 people in here. Let's get to 100 likes. I flashed the he said Herb Jones. I don't see New Orleans doing that. I damn sure don't see New Orleans doing that. He said you can see Orlando, Brooklyn. Brooklyn definitely can use D'Lo. Jarrell Franklin was good. Disruptor was up. Brooklyn definitely could use D'Lo. They can use him. Cause they don't own their draft pick this year. Brooklyn will own their draft pick this year. Houston do. That's crazy. You got 9 players in the NBA that has 70, at least 70. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I wonder before Kobe, how many people had 70? Only 2 people I know had 70 was David Thompson and it was Wilt, David Thompson, and David Robinson. David Thompson, David Robinson, and Wilt. So I wonder who the other guys and Kobe. So I wonder who all after that. I know Devin Booker. That's a lot. 9 people had 70. Donovan Mitchell, Dane. Clay had 70? Yeah, because I know back when David Thompson and them had it. That's what I said back in the days. When you did it back in the days, it meant a little more. Yeah, Kobe only one had 80. Wilt had the most. Then Kobe. Then you had David Robinson, David Thompson. Yeah, David Robinson, David Thompson, Devin Booker, uh, Devin Booker, Dane, Donovan Mitchell. And he had 5 assists. What y'all think Cat gonna end with tonight, y'all? What y'all think Cat gonna end with? Young Elder, what up? I think D'Lo getting traded after tomorrow game. I think it's gonna be done after tomorrow. I think by Wednesday, I got D'Lo getting traded by Wednesday because there's too much traction right now. And then they knowing they have to find another team. Oh, they got the 70-point games here. Let me see. For sinners. He said, "Do I agree? Chicago the 3rd team? What aspiring contract there since? Let me see. Chicago might be a possibility. Let me see what's aspiring contract there since. Let me see. And they had to send some assets too. They had to send some assets. Let me see. Chicago books. You said Magic need a point guard. Jalen Shrugs is not good. Y'all don't think he good? Jalen Shrugs. Yeah, I let Anthony was good. He said justice for D'Lo. Top flight was good. Steve Holler. Y'all drop the link. Who want to pull up? Who were you just talking about? I need to check somebody. Oh, he said Chicago. Let me look at Chicago. Let me see their books. Let me see who the player they might could send to Atlanta. I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody. And they ain't gonna send DeRozan. I'm trying to look and see. Yeah, Chicago be hard. Cause the rest of them, Kobe White and who close to Vucevic, they got a lot of years left. So it's not gonna be them. It's not gonna be them. Let's get the likes up. Who y'all think gonna be the third team? It's gonna be crazy. I think D'Lo out of there. Let me tell y'all this, man. A player just not gonna cry on the bench like that. He heard the news, and the Lakers probably confident they gonna get something done. For him to go out like that, they confident. He said he believes D'Lo going to the Spurs, Doug McDermott, and Cedi Osman going to the Hawks. Anytime you see the framework and the way it went, he's out of there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I see that too, bro. Greg Brown. I could see Miami the third team. Cause just look what contract they could send. I'm about to put together where I see it at and how it's gonna work. I'm gonna tell y'all right now how it's gonna work. I'm gonna tell y'all right now why I think it's Miami. Cause I don't think Miami gonna want to take on Terry Rozier contract. I think the trade may get expanded to Rui. I think a deal may look like this. Let me see something. I'm gonna tell y'all how the trade gonna look, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all exclusive how the trade gonna look. It may not be the exact details of it, but this is I'm predicting how the trade may look. I think it's gonna be Rui. I think it's gonna be Rui. Um, Russell. I think it'll be Rui Russell. That's like almost 30. And maybe I think it'll be probably Rui Russell, right? And I think it's gonna probably be I think maybe Capella and Murray probably go to the Lakers. I think Capella and Murray gonna go to the Lakers. I think it'd probably be something like Rui, Russell, and maybe somebody else. I don't know. And I think Kyle Lowry gonna go to Atlanta. I think Kyle Lowry gonna go to Atlanta. And I think D'Lo gonna go to Miami. I think it'll be a 3-team trade. I can't think exactly. He said, "Damn, he's out of there." He said, "Unfollowed Miami." I agree with you, Roy. I'm with you, Roy. Because my Kyle Lowry got a aspiring 30 million. And I could see him probably go with, to make the some contracts or something up like the Orlando Robinson and the low level guys on their team may end up sliding out with him. To me, the unfollow thing ain't that big of a deal, but I think he's out of there, period. If you look at it, Kyle Lowry, they going to get, if they could land D'Lo and have to give up some picks and just give up Kyle Lowry, and Kyle Lowry, I think, going to get brought out. He might get brought out, and he's going to end up going to a contender. That's crazy. He said Miami don't want Russell. I don't believe that. Miami need talent. We got my boy Big Baby Sports. You hit 1,000 a day, right? Big Baby, you hit 1,000 a day, right? No, I think it's Jeff. Oh, yeah, Phoenix. I can see him going to Phoenix. Kyle Lowry. No, I think it was what's his name hit 1,000 a day. Empire Jeff hit 1,000. My boy Greg Brown put together. He say think it's gonna be Murray, Capella, Bogdanovich to the Lakers, D'Lo to the Heat. Hawks get Lowry, Josefino in the first in the pick swap. I could see, and I'm pretty sure the numbers match. Let's get the likes up. My boy should have been at 1,000. We supposed to be popping champagne for both of them, Empire Jeff and Big Baby. They both should have been at 1,000. Congratulations to Empire Jeff on hitting 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Empire Jeff, for hitting 1,000. We just have to get Big Baby there. He almost there, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's get him. Let's get him monetized. He said, how much money is that? Okay, that's so the Lakers will be sending out. Lakers gonna have to send out another contract, bro. It had to be something like Gabe. I guess you'll probably have to take away Gabe. Search and Destroy is in the building. We got my boy Search and Destroy in the building. That guy there, man. I rock to Search and Destroy, man. He a good dude. And Search and Destroy is in the building. That Search Empire Jeff is in the building. Yo, Empire Jeff, you got to come up here and tell the people thank you, man. You got to come tell the people thank you. We're gonna celebrate, man. We're gonna pop some champagne, man. We're gonna pop champagne, man. Everybody tell Empire Jeff congrats, man. We did it, man. We did it. You know, anytime people get close to their milestone, man, we're gonna push them. So when somebody get close to a milestone, we're gonna push the envelope. We got Big Baby next. Big Baby next. He close to 1,000. Big Baby close to 1,000. So we Cat got 58. A B had 59. Cat had 58. We got my boy Dow Pitts in the building. Dow Pitts. What up, Jeff?
Hey,
What up, Jeff?
hey,
Jeff.
check.
Well, we hear you.
Hey, what's going on? My bad. My mixer was all jacked up. Hey, man, just want to pull up and say, first of all, thank you to you. This doesn't happen today if it wasn't for you. Yesterday was such a big boost, man. When I pulled up for that little time yesterday, you shot me like 45 people subbed yesterday just pulling up here for a couple minutes. So shout out to you, man, and your community, like legit from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you for real. And to everyone, like not just yesterday and today, but throughout the whole process. This was one of the first channels I got started on in the summertime. You let me come up here and cook and talk, and let me give my opinion on basketball. And I definitely wouldn't have progressed as fast as I have if not for this channel. So that I definitely don't forget that. So thank you, Reem. Really do appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, definite, man. I appreciate it. But I want to ask you this. This is gonna be like a little brief interview. How did it feels 1,000 and now that you have 1,000, like what was your start in YouTube, right? And 1,000 not easy. You started YouTube, and okay, the goal, the money, like as far as I know, you do. I could tell you passionate. It's more you do it for the love. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money. But now you get paid from like your views and stuff, just things like that. Without the super chat and stuff, just your views and stuff, and what it means to have 1,000 subscribers.
Well, it means it's kind of funny, right? Because I started really doing this in like August. I'd done podcasts before and stuff like that, but never really took it too serious. Didn't really make the time for it, right? I always had passion for it, just didn't never really carved out the time. So for me, as far as like what the 1,000 means, like to me and to anyone else who's ever gotten it, it kind of like solidifies the grind. Because when you're going through it, the amount of people who hit 500 that don't hit 1,000, it's like majority of everyone, right? So hitting that 1,000, whether it takes you years, months, whatever it is, getting that 1,000 like solidifies your grind. So what it does is you can, I never did this for the money, really. Like I never got into this, started talking when I started popping up on your shows, doing my own. I just wanted to talk ball with a community that talks ball, right? And then obviously I'm not going to shy on the money, but at the same time, it's not what initially got me going on it. But when you hit 500, you start get super chats, you start being able to get memberships and stuff like that. And you start, even if it's like 100, 200, 300, whatever it is, you're like, man, I'm getting something to talk ball. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a little like something to keep you going. And then when you start getting there and you're getting that 1,000 now, you get paid for like ads and all these different things. And I haven't made a penny on it yet because it's got it today, right? As far as 1,000 goes. But for my thing, it just solidifies you. It puts you in that rare group of people who spent the time, put in the grind, and got to that 1,000 to the point where you could become a partner with YouTube fully. And that's that side of it. And as far as like how I got into YouTube and how I wanted to do it, I used to I started listening to guys like you, Dan, the Lakers fan, Lakers in 5, Lakers Fast Break, Big Baby, Angry, Big Art Sports. I feel like I always miss someone, but started listening, to you guys, and then finally pulled up to a panel, and you guys kind of let me start talking, and I just found like a groove in it, found like a vibe. Didn't expect as many people to rock with me as they did. And people just kept pushing me like, yo, do a channel. Hit me on Twitter, pull up. You'd always welcome me up, like come up and we talk for like hours, right? So it just kind of got to a point where this is something like I wanted to do. And my own thing was going to be about the time. But when I was going out here and being like accepted by the likes of you, Dan, like I said, DJ, like the heavy hitters in this game welcome me in, and not only welcome me, but showing me mutual respect and pushing me. So I felt I almost owed it to you guys to keep pushing too. You know what I mean? Because you guys gave me the chance.
Yeah,
And so I'll go ahead.
no, I was just basically saying that, like I said, even if it's not much, your first thing that YouTube sent. I'm not counting the super chats that the people send. That's definitely always a blessing.
Yeah.
But the simple fact, like YouTube, I don't care your first one be $10. It's the point of I'm getting paid now for talking sports. Like I never
Yeah.
thought I'll get paid talking sports. I've done this my whole life. And
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna be no broadcaster. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I never thought you'll get paid. Like I said, it's not about the money, but it just make it like unreal. Like, damn, somebody gonna send me some money to talk sports. That's why I never understood these players. That's why I don't get it to this day. These players don't go all out and be a certain way. You getting paid for something that you love, you doing for free. You go out there in that rain, shoot basketball for free, playing basketball, spraining your shoulder, busted lip. You were doing this free from the time you was a little kid up until you 18, 19 years old, and now you getting paid millions. Like I can't understand how people take it for granted. So this is some like it's like unreal. Like we talk sports free, like around our neighborhoods, talk just willingly, and now it's like I could get paid for talking sports, something you love. So, like I said, it's not about the money, but it just put it in perspective. Like, damn, like I do this for free. I will
Yeah.
talk the same shit. Come on here right now for no money.
Yeah.
I will go out and play basketball for no money, and you're gonna give me millions of dollars to play basketball?
Yeah. That's what it is. Like I was doing, I did a show earlier, walked outside, talked to my neighbor about sports for 30 more minutes. Now I'm back in here doing it on your show. It's like the same thing, right? So it's what I've done my whole life. I go to work, I talk sports. On the way home, I talk with my boys, we talk sports. Even in a chat, in a text with you or the people even on the community, we talk just what we do. You hit it on the head. We do this for free. Let alone the money side, but the fact that there's people that look forward to hearing our takes on things. That was kind of the hardest thing to adjust to because once you start doing it, the people start expecting it, right? And then it's like news breaks or a big game happens, and they're looking for you. They're like where you at? When you going live? Yada yada. And it's like then you feel like you feel like you got a role in this and you owe them, right? Like because it's like they're sitting there, they're following you. They're talking hoops with you, and I'm doing baseball too now, right? About the Dodgers. So
Oh yeah, I love that base. You do a good job to Dodgers.
What's going on?
Oh, we got Big Baby here. Want to congratulate you.
What's going on?
big
You got
baby, what's going on, man?
going on, Empire Jeff? Yeah, I'm just going on a walk. Had to stop in real quick and stuff. But yeah, man, proud of you, Empire, man. Proud of you, man. Keep it up.
Nah, I appreciate you. Thank you, man. You were one of the first shows I pulled up on, you and Angry, man, before I would go on panels and go on these other things. So I remember that about a little over a year ago.
Yeah,
And I remember we pull up, we talk, and so definitely appreciate you and Angry as well. So
yeah.
greatly appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you giving me wisdom in basketball, just certain things, we talked about during the Nugget series. Remember that?
Oh yeah, for sure. And you've taken it. So like I'm proud of you. You're progressing in the things we talked about. So it's like you're doing a 180, and I'm proud of you because like you see the game a little differently now, right? In a way that like for this business, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, most definitely.
And we got Good Baby to 1,000 subscribers also, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
He close.
yeah,
See, and guys, let me tell you this. It makes me feel so happy where Jeff was like, yo, last night from the live alone, I got 45 new people. Like
Facts.
that's big. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I tell people is the power of the tongue. Like, you know what I mean? I tell people all the time, it's not no competition. Like, I don't look at and I ain't in no competition nobody if I got this many subs, this person got that many subs. And that don't mean I tell people this all the time. You can have 100,000 subscribers and a person can have 2,000 subscribers. That don't make you a better content, like or know your shit more. Maybe they like you because maybe you more entertaining. Some people more entertaining than others. You know what I mean? So on the entertainment factor, that may drew why you got, you know, 80,000, 50,000 subscribers because you're more entertaining compared to this person here that's know his shit. He may only got 2,000 subscribers. So I just tell people that, I one thing about me, I'm about supporting everybody. We gotta support each
Facts.
other, and like I said, it's not about the subs, it's about what you're putting out there. Stay on your square.
Yeah, that's that's exactly what it is. And you've always been that way. You've always been supportive. You've always been complimentary. And that's why if you've been on my shows, that's the first I always do. I'm always shouting everyone out. I'm always paying homage. I'm always showing appreciation. I'll always do that. I got people telling me all the time, like, stop telling me thank you. I'm like, nah, that's just how I am. Like, I don't forget what people do for me ever, no matter how far I go or what. You know what I mean? Like always. Like even the day ones in the chat. Like, I'll give out free memberships. I'll do like everyone that they held me down early. You know what I mean? And pushing, or if they came in today, whatever it is, like anyone who just continues to show that support, and then not just to me, but to the entire community. Because we have a lot of the same people in our chats, right?
Yeah, a lot.
So when we pull over to like I said, we pull over to other people's channels, other people's communities, and then they shout you out and, oh, I heard you on Reem, you did your thing, or like, oh, I followed you because of Reem, like all this stuff, like, and then not just because they heard me on your show, but also because you told them to. You know what I mean? Like you blessed it, you gave them the cosign. So it's like
Yeah,
at that
cosign
point,
and tell people is very important.
yeah, it's very important, but with that comes responsibility, right? Because um, you sent them over to, now it's my job to take care of them, right? It's my
Yeah,
job to make sure they stay.
they
It's
make
my
sure
job to make sure they continue to get informed. It's make sure that I hold the same standard on my channel when it comes to talking about basketball and the money and the proper respect and all that stuff, to make sure that they don't, when they leave your channel to come over to mine, they don't get stupider. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they don't come down to some watered down content. They don't come down to fake trade rumors, fake trades that can't work money wise. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be on that same pillar. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, and that's the thing. Like Magic Johnson said, you could become a millionaire, but how you stay a millionaire.
Yeah.
And like you said, the followers, people could come because you know what I mean. Because a lot of times, Ticket TV shot me out. Yo, go to Kareem, da da da, and I see the numbers jump some. So
Yeah.
it's the key them staying there. Like that. That's the key. Staying and giving them good content.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that's what to me, it's strictly about the content. Like me have talked behind the scenes and stuff. And we're like, stuff gets crazy sometimes, right? On these channels. And with me, like I'm pretty much strictly about the content. Like I don't get in all the back and forth and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So to me, like the content is the content. You're that way too. You know what I mean? Like you like educating the people, you like putting people on, like when people start throwing these trade rumors, they're like, hold on. That doesn't even work. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't work. Or like that video you did about D'Lo, you were spot on earlier. I think I took a snippet. I had to edit that out and throw that out on Twitter earlier because you were right on it. Like
Yeah,
the stuff you be painting pictures that people don't see. Like you're an artist in your own form, not just an ISPN on your stuff you're doing on the 139. And shout out to Elder too. I didn't drop his name earlier, but shout out to Elder too, because he's always shown me incredible support, man. He was like my first member. He jumped on it with the membership the second I got it. Hits me with super chats, cash apps all the time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Shoots me messages of encouragement, like all kinds of like just support when he didn't have to. He's everywhere. You know what I mean? He's everywhere. You know, he
Yeah,
didn't have to come over
everywhere.
to my small channel and show me love and show me support, but he did, and he does. You know what I mean? So
But another thing why I tell people the most important people is the people here on the chat right now. These
mhm.
people here is loyal, man. I could just like I feel good when I see these guys, man. I'm like, yo, my crew is in the building. When I see Kobe 824, E. Kelly, Adam Hurley, Search and Destroy, Malachi, Roy, Eric Kwan, Stone Cold, Reds Dog,
Yeah,
like Crooktown P. This a lot of the guys, Liquid Sword, the analyst, Derek, like Greg Brown. I could go on and on. Tom Lou, most like it's a community, Anthony. You know what I'm saying? It's a community, man.
yeah,
When you see
facts.
these guys coming, like, damn, they took their time, they popped up, they pulled up the realists, like Tim, my boy Tim. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
crazy. He said, can Warren Law, he said, can Brooklyn be the third team for D'Lo? Who y'all think, I'm asking both for y'all, who y'all think gonna be the third team? I'm thinking Miami. Who y'all thinking?
Miami, man, that would be super easy for Miami. They basically get D'Lo for free. Atlanta could take him on probably like Kyle Lowry, buy him out, or keep him for the rest of the season. But Miami, I could see Miami doing something because they basically have to give up nothing and they'd get a player in D'Lo's production who I think could thrive there. So Miami, maybe Washington, Tyus Jones can go to Atlanta.
But Tyus only make $9 million.
I thought he was like 14, isn't he? Let me check his. What is he at?
You
For
could
some
be
reason,
right.
I don't know. That's at the top of my head. I don't have it loaded up right now, but for some reason, 14 popped in my head.
What about Orlando?
What'd you say?
What about Orlando for D'Lo, like the third team?
I saw that making rounds today, but they got a lot of guards down there already, don't they? So what is he? Tyus Jones is 14. Okay. And he's a pending free agent. If you're looking at a team like Washington, probably not wanting to extend, pay, get something for him now. The odds are, even if D'Lo opts in or if they sign him for like another year, then they got, at least a scoring guard there for some value if he leaves. I can see something like that. Maybe if the Knicks don't land on a DeRozan or a Clarkson or something like that, I could see D'Lo in New York.
My thing, if I'm the Knicks, they don't need DeRozan. I think Clarkson, someone off the bench like that. But DeRozan, I think Brunson showed already. You don't need, like right now, Knicks need to keep they style of play, that grit and grind. And you know what I mean? I like Brunson, I really like him. I think that a guy like Clarkson, someone off the bench, come off the bench, light it up, but they still have enough, things get rough. He said T Wolf choking. See, this I just said it. I don't know if y'all heard me, but I said what I was just saying that I said the mistake they could be making, force feed and cat the ball. Let me go look at the score. Didn't I just say that? I don't know if you was here, Jeff. I know
no, I wasn't here yet.
Yo,
but
I was just saying the cat Anthony Edwards only took one shot. He took one shot, but he had 8 assists. They force feed and cat the ball. I said, listen, you can't play with a team like Charlotte. They got all their guys there. They got guys like that could get hot. You got guys like
you got Rozier who can light it up.
Rozier who can get hot.
Hayward, if healthy, can get hot. PJ Washington, if healthy, can get hot. Like they got a lot of dudes who can blaze if they're healthy and on the court.
LaMelo Ball,
he's out.
And what's name was already having a good game. What's name's already having a good game. Brandon Miller.
Yeah, I don't trust Minnesota at all.
See, they fucked up. Hey guys, y'all got to give me my props. I think I deserve a lot more subscribers after this. I'm saying this because I said exactly what's happening now. I said it, and they was up by 13 points. Right or wrong, guys? Somebody might co-sign me. They was up 13. Minnesota was up 13 points. Anthony Edwards took one shot. He had 8 assists at the time. I said, I see what they doing. They forcing Cat. Minnesota don't normally play like that. They normally everybody. Anthony Edwards gonna get his shot. Cat gonna get his shots, and they're gonna. A few people get their shots. And I said, you mess around, play to guys, and you lose all the points means nothing. Means nothing.
Yeah.
And
I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
Did they lose?
No, they down 1 point. But even to be down 1 point, and now Anthony Edwards 2 for 9. I said that. Yeah. I said everything I said. It came back.
And this game's in Minnesota too. It's not in Charlotte. It's in Minnesota.
I know Towns was going crazy. How much points does he have?
He's sitting here right now at
62. Oh, but I was saying they was winning. I think 70 something, 60 something. It was like 70.
We got a 70 and a 60 in the same night.
Yeah.
On the night where Kobe got 81. Like this is. Dang. There goes Anthony Edwards going now. He just should have been an and one, but they didn't give it to him. About 3.5 minutes left in this game, though.
Who do you think?
The point they was up. I think it was 70. I could always go because I did yell out the score. I think it was 74-62, I believe, when it was. and I was like, they're up 12, whatever. I remember saying it, and I was saying that Cat only took one shot. I said, now if they come back and you out of rhythm,
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard.
they can't even stop
One
Charlotte
shot.
right now. They
Since
can't just
then,
going
he
right
takes
to the
one
basket.
shot in 3/4. One shot in 3/4. Not Cat. I keep saying Cat.
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. He took one shot in 3/4. I said, you playing a dangerous game with a team like Charlotte. They got too many guys who could get 20.
Yeah, if you got a guy that's and Cat's on the bench, and he fell out. He fell out. Why is he on the bench?
If they lose this game, they need to put eggs on their face, man. Because you force feeding him. Because you force feeding him to get his points.
Yeah.
They were just force feeding him the ball.
Yeah,
So-
this dude has made 10 threes.
He did.
10 for 15. He's got 62 points on 33 shots. No, I agree with everything you're saying. I'm just looking at the numbers real quick. But now you got Rozier going on, like Rozier just getting bucked. So it's 124, 121.
What's they had 18 points at the time. When that happened.
Bell is playing. I thought he was out.
The rookie had 18 points. Brandon Miller had 18 at the time.
And they can't even play Towns. He's gassed.
Yeah, because they forced him the ball.
No,
Yeah.
Charlotte. Oh, corner. Oh, no. Rozier going at. Yeah, so they're up 3 with 2 minutes to go, and Rozier putting up another. Oh no, he passed it.
But dang, I just saw this.
Oh, Miller with a sick ass 5-point game with 2 minutes to go. Charlotte's winning.
See.
It's insane. How do you have a dude who goes for 60 and you're gonna blow this game? He's not even on the floor at the end of the game. He only has like 2 fouls.
NBA basketball, you play basketball, you need that rhythm.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you're a guard. You need rhythm. It's not like you're a big man, you'll get points in the paint. You're a guard, so your points at the start, you have to get hot from the outside.
Miller got 27, Bridges with 28.
You went 3/4 shooting one shot. And now now you got to fight to try to get back in. Basketball is a game of rhythm.
Yeah, Edwards has 7 points, 3 for 10 shooting.
Man, that's crazy.
Sweezy TV was good, bro. He said, Rain, I'm done. He said, Braun, my boy, I'm officially done with him. Now he's sitting out against the Clippers. Make more noise, willing to lose to do that.
Man. That's a huge possession right here. You got a league pass, Rain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Dang, that was...
Oh, he missed that though. That's what they call foul.
Dang, so they're sitting him on the bench.
Yeah, they're not even playing him. He's gassed. They should keep showing him on camera. The dude looks like he's about to die.
Yeah.
Like
that's not
gassed.
his game. Y'all forced him to get 60, 70 points. Whatever they're trying to do, it was stupid.
Yeah, they probably saw
a loose game like this gonna hurt. Y'all was up.
Yeah, he probably saw what Embiid did and was like,
yeah, y'all up. Number one, y'all up. Y'all playing a lesser team. Number two, y'all up right now. Y'all was up 12 points. And he had 53 points. He had 12. So now I told him, I said, what y'all need to do is forget the 53 point. You already got good points. You're already in rhythm. Start getting the other guys. Anthony Edwards had to start getting going. You have to start getting going. Because if you don't start getting going, now you're gonna cause a problem. Because they got guys, Bridges. They got too many guys. They have 4 guys can get you 20 points. And what's name already had 18 the time I said that. Brandon Miller. I know this game like back of my hand, man. Y'all can't fuck around with shit like this, man. You throwing the dice for no reason, man.
yeah, you're right. You're right with the rhythm thing. These other dudes in whole Charlotte team, you got 2 dudes with approaching 30, which is basically 60, right? So it's you got one dude getting all the points, but you're having your probably the guy you want with the ball.
Benitez, thanks, bro. Really appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh,
got a question. Do you guys think anybody will beat Kobe's 81?
I think it could happen. Have to see him.
Yeah, I mean, seeing him, he gets 70, he gets 62. The way guys shoot the threes now,
And today's NBA, and the way how these guys don't have no problem stat pack. The way they did it, like Minnesota clearly did that today.
Yeah.
So the way
I'll tell you what.
they done it, yes, good.
I don't think it'll. I think someone will do it, but it won't be the same. And it's not to be salty or anything, but the way that Kobe went about doing it versus like guys, it was just different. Kobe wasn't forcing the ball into it. They were down 18. He was going crazy to come back. You know what I mean? It was a whole different scenario. In what he was doing. These guys just out here just running and gunning. The pace is crazy. No defense being played. It's totally different. So I definitely think someone will. Oh, it's a 1-point game here. LaMelo with the ball. 25 seconds left. Let me see this ending. He's got Gobert on him. Got Gobert on him. Oh, he can't get the shot off.
Drive right by him.
Yeah, he couldn't get it. Now Minnesota with the ball. They'd have to give the ball to Edwards here. 12 seconds. Why is the clock not running? Oh, they called timeout.
They called timeout. Who got the ball?
Minnesota down 126, 125, 12 seconds left. Towns looks like he's coming back in. So you know the ball's going to him.
See, now you put in a tight spot because now you got they better not lose because you know they'll upload about this because that just was stupid. Like, stop! You need to get these wins. Y'all not built like that. We chasing records like that shit. If they lose, that meant nothing.
Yeah,
they did all that for nothing. That did nothing.
And they couldn't even play him down the stretch. They had to bench him to get their closer in rhythm. They had to bench him. So you have to take one of your basically one of your 7-footers out. You know, he's close to that. One of your like a rebounder, shot blocking guy out. Break up your twin towers there, just so Anthony Edwards can get some rhythm going.
But they say he was tired. They say he looked like he was exhausted.
Oh, he was looking gassed. Yeah, he was gassed. That's on him on the bench. He looks like he could barely breathe.
Yeah. So now all the pressure goes on Ant now, or on Cat. All like, are you?
Hornets outscored him 34-18 in the fourth so far.
See, now they're in a tight spot. Now you in first place. Let me see how close they are to Charlotte. I mean to OKC. See, this is the nonsense I get mad at. I was the coach. I'd have nipped that shit in the bud early because I saw it happening. And I didn't even watch the game. I think I'm crazy sometimes, man. I could just predict some of this shit.
Damn, 62 on 21 of 33.
Here goes Ant.
Yeah, 53.
Oh man, you got Towns being guarded by. Okay, the whole team collapsed. Oh, they got it. Okay, see, they forced it again. So I get why they did it though. So they got a switch. Towns was being guarded by Rozier in basically at the elbow with his back to him. Put the ball on the floor, spin. All of Charlotte collapsed on Cat. He didn't pass. He shot it. You know that picture with Kobe shooting on all the Bulls?
Yeah.
That was what Cat just tried to do right now. Charlotte got the ball, got fouled, and there's a few seconds left. Charlotte's going to be shooting free throws here in the state. Had a foul to give, which I don't think they did. Yeah.
See, now you got him. Now they got to hit my mouth. I don't think tonight. I'm about to go in my car after I go off this live because I don't like stupidity. I swear I hate stupidity.
Yeah.
Minnesota got one timeout. They got one timeout. 127, 125. One more free throw coming here for Leaky Black.
You gotta give it to Anthony Edwards for the tie.
They're gonna timeout. Yeah. There's only 1.7 left. They just had to burn their last time out there.
So you said Cat tried to shoot over 3 people?
So he got the ball basically at the elbow. Yeah, he has back there. They got him in a pinch post, basically. Got a switch, got him in the pinch post. He had Rozier on him. They gave it to him. He tried to put the ball on the floor with his right hand going towards the right side of the rim. And the defense just immediately just collapsed on him. They left everyone and ran straight to him. 4 guys.
So he should have passed it.
Yeah. He tried to shoot it, lost it. Leaky got it, ran the other way, got fouled, hit 2 free throws. And 128, 125, 1.7 left. Minnesota has no timeouts left.
Who's Leaky?
I've never. He's a guy on Charlotte.
This isn't. Leaky. Who's that?
Yeah, so they showed on the screen. I was like, huh? They showed his name was Leaky Black.
Leaky Black.
Yeah.
I heard of. He a rookie?
He played 4 minutes tonight. So he's
Wow.
I haven't heard his name before, and that's a name I wouldn't forget.
Yeah, I'm like, who? The whole time you said it, I ain't saying that because I'm thinking that was just somebody's nickname.
No, that's his name. Like, yeah, that's his name, Leaky Black.
Blake. D'Lo's going to the Hawks.
Wow.
What happened with what was the final shot?
Well, they're about to do it right now. So the ball's coming in. Ant coming off a curl. They cut that off. Here comes Cat. They force it to Cat. He's got 2 guys on him. Throws up a 3, air ball.
Why they keep forcing it to see
Game over.
See, now
Game
they're
over.
doing stuff that's not in their identity. Oh man, y'all gonna see a video for me.
Oh, I can't wait for that. It's gonna be.
Let me
Yeah,
replay this.
You ain't supposed to
so
lose tonight. They ain't supposed to lose. You ain't supposed to lose. When you got, let me tell you this. When you got good guys, like it's one thing if they started the game. Let's say if where they played that in most likely Charlotte, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was in Minnesota.
No, Minnesota.
Oh,
this was at home.
Oh my God.
Anthony Edwards gave him a look, shook his head, turned around and walked away.
He gave who a look?
Cat. He didn't look happy. Charlotte's going nuts. They're celebrating.
That's Anthony Edwards' fault. Yep. Who told you to sit there and only shoot 11 shots?
Yep.
Because see, I understand Mike Conley out, but I would have had you still come on. Point guards get 20 shots in today's NBA. Right? It doesn't. Minnesota now. Look where they understand. Let me see where they at. Like you just killed yourself. This game gonna haunt them. Now you 30 and 13. OKC is 29 and 13. Then you got Denver and Clippers with 14 losses. Like that.
That's a bad loss. That's a bad loss.
It was a bad loss, and you know what's sad about it? I seen they even watch the game. I knew this by I know people really gonna fuck with me after this. They'll play
You called it, huh?
I called it. It's the third. I seen it because in the third quarter, because I'm on live. I'm on live, and somebody said, Cat got 53. I said, God damn. So when I went to check the box score, I'm looking, I said, and I'm like, once I saw Anthony Edwards with 1 shot in the third quarter, and I looked at the other guys, I said, oh, they forcing him the ball. That's not Cat. Y'all, and then what made Anthony Edwards got the nerves of get mad and look at him. You should have still took the last shot.
They didn't throw to him. They didn't get on the ball. Like they tried. They looked like they were looking for him first, but he kind of when he was coming around the curl, he probably should have jumped left. He went right, and it was on the baseline and 2 guys in that area. They basically guarded just those 2 guys, and like they threw it to Cat. He was like way behind the 3-point line, and they had no timeouts left.
Yeah, you can't. And then you force feeding this guy, right? That's not his thing. And now you expect him to come up, and then y'all say he was for them to take him out that late in the fourth. I was going by your commentary. They took him out that late in the fourth. That goes to tell he was tired. So if he that tight now, you want him to come up and hit 2 big shots?
Yeah, he only had 2 fouls, so it wasn't sent for that. Like he definitely was put out for being gassed.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. These like I know they sick right now because it meant nothing. That 62, because no one is gonna get overshadowed by or be 70. That's number one. So if you had your own night, it would have meant something. You don't even have your. If they would have won, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal because the B had 70. So it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But at least to y'all personally, y'all could be like, hey, fuck it, we won. We in first place. Now, y'all
got 16
y'all half a game. Y'all half a game on first.
Yeah, that's a bad loss. That's a bad loss. That's a real bad
loss. There's up 12 points, man. They's up 12 points. At that time, I said that. Cat, what's they have 1 shot? Because you force feeding the ball. You try to beat something you're not.
They're chasing a headline instead of a win. And that's what it is. You see Embiid doing his thing, they're trying to top it, and this is what happens. See, I know that Brooklyn game was ugly with the Lakers, but this is actually a worse loss than that.
Yeah, it's worse.
This is bad. This is terrible.
Anytime, let me tell you how this. Anytime you got a guy that's that hot, and they in your building, and then your best player that's not hot yet. The key is get him going. You as a coach be like, no, you got to get going because you have to look who you playing. You're not playing against a team who don't got no firepower. See, you can't look at Charlotte at their record. You have to look, hold up. Then you have to look, oh shit. The third quarter, they rookie got 18 points because he had 18 points at the time I said that. Brandon Miller had 18 at the time I said that. So you have to look and be like, hold up. This rookie got 18. Guys like LaMelo, we know Terry Rozier. These guys get hot in the second. Miles Bridges, they got their whole team except Gordon Hayward. So
Miller at 27.
You know that they got firepower, guys who can put that ball in the basket. You're only up 12 points. Don't fuck around, man. That right there, the 12 points, like, I'm not going to fuck around with these guys here, man. What I'm going to do, I'd have been telling Anthony Edwards, start being aggressive. Look for your shot. And I told him that. He ain't listening. He ain't listening. I told him. I said, yo, he got to start looking for his shot. Get aggressive. Because once you're on the river, they're in the loss. They're in the loss. Because now he'd have been in a little rhythm, and they'd have kept it at flow. It'd have been harder.
Was Charlotte double teaming Cat on the comeback?
I'm pretty sure they was like I said.
I didn't see the first 3 quarters. So when I came in, when he said I changed the channel, I was watching the Celtics Mavs game, and when he said that, I switched over, and Cat was already on the bench, and he was there for a while. Let me get back to this.
Like you don't do that like that. Like you don't do that, man. You got a team like Charlotte, guys who got that firepower, man. You can't fuck around, man. You can't play with them guys. Then you got Conley that's not there. You got your playmaker that's not there. Then you can't rely. Look who you got. You only really got 2 real offensive players out there, Cat and him. So you waited too long. Because Gobert's not the offensive guy. Then he said that was such a blatant foul on Cat. Oh, they fouled Cat? And they ain't call it?
Yeah, I think there definitely was questionable there, but he went at 4 guys. You know what I mean? Like you gotta sometimes you just get punished for doing he tried to force a mismatch on Rozier and he spun like the whole team is there, like waiting for him.
Yeah, I ain't even see it. Like I said, guys, man, they.
But that was a blatant. That was definitely contact. Like it definitely was.
In Minnesota too.
Yeah,
that's
in
why
Minnesota.
You can't play with certain teams, man.
But on the last shot, they just couldn't get the ball to Edwards, and they gave it to Cat way behind the line and shot it air ball. But he had 2 guys in his space, not literally in his face, but kind of in his space.
I like to see that highlight too. See that highlight, how they just. Damn, man. I'm kind of rooting. I like teams that suck forever to try to, now they be a little better.
Yeah, no, me too. Or when they're building something and then they start turning that corner. Yeah, I like seeing that too.
Yeah,
that's why I like OKC and even whether it's like
I was happy for Denver.
Even Denver. I mean, I hate that they beat us.
Markets, like what I'm saying. I don't like when to be honest, like all these guys be trying to push all these guys to certain teams. Just like the talk, Cat need to leave Minnesota. Wow, no, why? Like, don't you know a championship in Minnesota would be huge? You'll never have to pay for nothing in your life. Like, I don't believe in that. I'm a type of guy, man. That's your team, man. You ride. That's what get me mad with like the LeBron James situation. I think he never gathered his troops. He don't do that.
No.
He don't gather his troops. He just let shit just be. He don't be like, pick them up. Come on, let's go, man. This is my guys. We rocking with them. That trade deadline come, people names. He just let that. That's why he would never get looked in the light as a lot of certain guys. He would never get in the light of that because a real leader, it's the same thing as being a leader of your kids. Your kids down, what you gonna do? Pick them up. Nah, come on, pick your head up, man. You gonna show some leadership. You ain't gonna run away from nothing. You ain't gonna tell your kid to quit. Your kid feel down, or he don't got the new Jordans, and all the other kids got the new Jordans, and he feeling down on himself, and you letting him this sunk. No, well, yeah, you should have the Jordan. No, man, don't worry about that. You got the AIs. You got the Iversons. You know what I'm saying? You got this. Be proud of what you got. You know what I'm saying? You have to pick people up, man. You the leaders. A lot of these guys looked up to you. A lot of these guys, you was their favorite player. And then when they play with you and they see the play. And the reason why a lot of people don't speak on it because he's still playing and they know his type of power he has.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But once people retire, it's gonna be open. You see, Iman Shumpert.
Yeah.
Once
But he's
people,
out the league.
yeah, once they're out the league, they're gonna say it. But right now, nobody ain't trying to fuck with him, even they on other teams.
Cool, Luka doing this thing right now too. No, I've often said that just wait when Braun is gone or some of these guys get out the league. There's gonna be a lot of people that got some stuff to stay, especially other guys that got traded, or like the passive aggressive stuff, or act like everything's cool, then you're gone the next day, So it's tough. It was kind of no coincidence what D'Lo was talking about yesterday. Never thought he'd be. That kind of speaks to exactly what you're talking about. Guys who looked up to him when they were kids get to play with them and then kind of see what it's like. He'll send flowers, man. Like he'll get you out of there. And it's you kind of saw what D'Lo dealing with that yesterday.
You ride with your peoples, man.
Yeah, you're supposed to. You're supposed to.
You got to ride with them, man. You don't every time soon when stuff ain't them losses like, all right, we got to go, we got to make changes. No, sometimes things you ride with, you be surprised. You have motherfuckers, if the motherfuckers see they can ride with them, they gonna run through brick wall for you. They'll run through the brick wall for you, man. But when they see that you on some other shit, they not going to have effort. D'Lo sat in that bench and cried. I already know what happened, man. They told him, man, you're gone, man. The agent and he probably asked Rob, to be straight up, what's going to be, and Rob probably told him.
The likely is we're gonna move.
Yeah,
Which to Rob's credit, a GM that knows what he's doing and
he
wants to earn trust.
But Rob's reputation, Rob ain't have no choice but to say yeah. See, Rob already had that reputation as
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. He has to,
so he couldn't. Even if Rob want to say the politically correct thing, like, no, we ain't looking to move you, but we taking calls. He can't say that. He has to be straight up because his reputation. Rob had to be like, yo, straight up, yeah, yo, we looking to go another direction because we need side on defensive ball. It's nothing. We like what you're doing. He had to say that.
And I think they talked about that when they signed him, when they re-signed him. I pretty much think that contract was designed too perfectly for not all parties to be aware of what time it was. You know what I mean? I think it's just the way that like Braun had been giving him the cold shoulder the last couple of weeks.
The cold shoulder, that man, there's no way in the world that man sat there like that, man. Something was said, man. And then look all the reports now. They like everything agreed upon. They just have to find a third team. That shit is like done. The deal was pretty much done with D'Lo. The framework is done. To find another team, and all they asking for is expiring contract. And it's not like he getting Russ Westbrook where it's gonna be hard finding $47 million.
Nah, people take D'Lo, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of what happened last year.
Yeah.
Minnesota knew they weren't going to be able to re-sign him, so they wanted to get something for him. Just let's find some place to send D'Lo. Lakers didn't want an extra year of Conley. So they said, we'll take D'Lo. That kind of came together. D'Lo wasn't part of that trade package. The Utah and Lakers were linked all year. We knew that. D'Lo came in part of that package later. That 3-team thing came together later. And that's kind of like what it is right now. But there will be plenty of teams that will take D'Lo.
Yeah.
Anyone and he for his production, people call me crazy all the time. He's borderline. He's underpaid for his production. Like you go out and you get a point guard that puts out his numbers that's playing like he is right now for under 18 mil this season. You're not gonna find that. That's $4 million above the mid level.
Hell yeah.
Like you're not gonna. People like this trip me out. Like when people say move Vandal, but Vandal over the next 5 years is averaging less salary than the mid level. Austin Reeves right now is getting less than the mid level. So it's like when you talk about the salaries and you talk about the numbers, valuable role players that make less than the mid-level is what you want. Those are the hard. That's hard. You know how many role players are overpaid? Getting the ones that are values, that's what you need to find.
Yeah, and like I said, that I ain't gonna lie, that touched me seeing that a grown man on the bench
Yeah.
like that, because it goes to show that he wanted to be, and he probably like, what the fuck I got to do? He ain't on no
Yeah.
drugs. He ain't complain. He ain't been a bad teammate. The teammates love him. Like,
Yep.
you know, already couldn't play defense. You know, he even came down and said. So he probably like, yo, what the fucking problem is? You know, and they gave him the word. They told him. Just think about this. They told he's on the bench crying. Just think about this. It's clear as day. I know this, you know this, Jeff, and everybody here know this. They told that man that he's gone. They told him. Because look what happened today. The framework, everything done. They said the deal was done. They just looking for a third. The reports now, we heard Shams and Woj.
Yeah, both.
I
Yeah.
saying, yo, they looking for a third team. So it's not like once that come, it's there. It's just a matter of time. And I think that third team gonna come by Wednesday. I think that third team gonna come by Wednesday. I don't think nothing gonna happen tomorrow, but I think on Wednesday he's out of there. I think he's gonna be gone by Wednesday.
The only thing though, let me ask you this. If you watched that game last night, D'Lo was like happy, celebrating, playing around, even up to the end of the game. And the game ends, and that's kind of when you see it. But he was like amped up, playing around, smiling, joking, laughing with his teammates. Like there was no sign of any type of emotionalness whatsoever. Even I went back and watched the last 4 minutes of that game, and it was like they're all joking around on the bench, like everything is into it. Like at the end, like he's messing with Austin. He jokes around like for the Lakers camera. Like they start messing around for Lakers IG and Twitter and all that. Like they're joking, they're playing. And then there's that one slot where he's on the bench prior to that. And then when he's talking in his post game, like he like his mood was off, right? But if you watch the
I think
game,
the reality
like when did they
sometimes
tell him that? Like because during the
no, that's
game
not
he
it.
was
No, but sometimes you this how I am sometimes sometimes some people be locked in. You know how you could be locked in and you could just be in the flow of the game and then you into it and then the reality sets in. Like sometimes you could be I have friends who laugh and joke and then the reality sets in like, damn, I gotta turn myself into jail tomorrow. Like you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like that. Yeah, see, look what Elder said. That's exactly what it is, Elder. Elder is right. Like it gets like that. I've been in
yeah.
moments like that sometimes. You could blank things out, then the reality starts setting in. The reality set in on that man. And that's the thing. And this is a dog dog business. And then like I said, the Lakers drafted this man. This is the team that drafted you. You know what I'm saying? So they said tomorrow. I think tomorrow gonna be his last game. Braun's sitting out tomorrow. He's sitting out, and I think D'Lo. See, Lakers may lose, and my thing, go for 50, D'Lo. I told him that earlier. Go for 50 because you might as well empty that clip.
just jack up shots, shoot 20, 25
Empty
times.
that clip. Reason the boy out of there. They're gonna find another team because his contract. Come on, that money and that production you gonna get for that. A guy that could shoot the ball, this is a shooting league and can pass and can knock a mid-range shot down. He got ice in his veins for that short contract. And he has like that's like golden. That's golden to be in a situation like that.
I'm surprised Atlanta doesn't want him, to be honest.
I'm
Like
surprised too.
I don't understand why. Like if he opts out, okay, you get out for Murray's contract, and if he opts in, you got a scoring guard for next year, and you figure it out from there. But I'm really surprised that Atlanta doesn't want him. Like I don't.
And you can easily trade him in the summer
This-
because he aspiring contract.
or he opts in because it's player option. He could opt in, and you can trade him, or you can do a sign and trade with him. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't understand why they don't want him. I'm not understanding that. I understand he's maybe not a perfect fit next to Trae Young because neither one of them play defense, but you're not going anywhere this year.
But you strictly want aspiring contracts, so y'all must be rolling it up and not canceling the season. Because you would think that Atlanta still would try to make the playoffs. You would think. You would think that.
Yeah,
For them to be hell bent to get rid of Murray like that.
That's the next part. Is why now? Like you could do it in the summer.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's a free agent and you're going to lose. His extension kicks in July 1st. So if you trade him around the draft, you're still paying this year's salary.
Yeah.
So like I don't and I still believe like there may be a point where Atlanta's like, we're not forced to do this right now. We don't love this offer. Like that could still happen because they're not forced to do it right now.
They're not, but it just feels like they're going to.
No, it don't feels. I agree, but he's not demanding a trade, right? If this Laker offer is the best they can get and they feel they can get more later, then they may say, well, wait, it's not outside the realm of reality.
It's not. You're right.
Man, Boston's going to pull this off.
I want Boston to win. Damn.
When Dallas was making a comeback, Luka had his game. He's almost a 20-20 game right now with I think 10 assists. I think he's got a 20-20 triple-double. I got to see where he finished right here, but.
See what else he just said?
Oh, that's 100%. Yeah, I mean, if you ever know, people with money, like after a while, it's just money to them. It's a normal phase of life. They're still human beings and got feelings. You know what I mean? So it sucks. People don't see the side of it. I think it sucks. He gets out here. It's his second time. He's coming home. Things didn't go great last time. He basically got traded because it was a mix of the Nick Young thing mixed with Magic's obsession with Lonzo Ball. So that gets rolled up, right? You get shipped out of here. You go to Brooklyn. You become an all-star, right? You become a free agent. And the only reason Brooklyn really let you go was because Kyrie and KD chose them. That's the only reason. They weren't looking to get rid of him. Just bad timing. Bad timing while he left the Lakers. Bad timing while he left Brooklyn. Goes to
they knew he was staying in Golden State. Golden State. Everybody
knew that. We knew that. Yeah, he only goes to Golden State. So Golden State doesn't get nothing for losing KD. It's just a signing trade. Everyone knew he wasn't going to stay there. So that's not on him.
Clay was
right?
hurt.
You get flipped for Wiggins, right? Then you go out there and you're playing with Cat. You're playing with your boy. You can't come to terms on a contract extension, so they move you. Then you get here and it's like it's just not working. Right, but you thought coming back here, I felt he was great up
in 4 games.
Yeah, until those 4 games. You're right, and it wasn't just him; it was everybody. And then he comes back this year. He has a horrible December. He gets benched. Starts playing great right now, and then he's told at this point.
They said what I heard. I'm gonna say it because I don't care. I ain't really supposed to be saying much, but I'm just gonna touch a little bit on it. It started when LeBron started it. The Lakers lost, I can't remember when, but LeBron said LeBron took the ball out of D'Lo's hands and said he want to be the point guard. And remember he said, yeah, because you could do a lineup, me, Reeves, AD, and
Prince when he was talking to Darvin when he was mic'd up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he never mentioned, they said it started then because when he took the ball out of D'Lo, he told him he running the point. And that's when D'Lo production started going. D'Lo's playing good. D'Lo, and when him and LeBron James bump heads, that's when his production started slipping.
Yeah, he's never really been allowed to be him and play his position, play the point as a starter, with the ball in his hands, play free. They want to make him a catch and shoot guard, and he's capable of that, but that's not where he's at his best. And the last 5 to 7 games have let him be him, and it's no wonder that he's thrived. So wherever he goes, he's going to play well. And Laker fans, they want everyone gone until they're gone, and they want him back.
Yeah, everybody begging for Dennis Schroeder.
So it's like, and they'll be Taurean Prince next day. Everyone hates Taurean Prince this year. They think JHS is a bust. There's so much craziness. It's just, man. But it's not easy being a Laker, y'all. It's not easy. It's not easy being a Laker. It's not easy coaching the Lakers. It's not an easy job, and it's not meant for everybody. It's just not. Not everyone's meant to be a Yankee. Not everyone's meant to be a Laker. You know what I mean? It just things happen, and D'Lo can be an emotional guy. He keeps everything in. He comes off as lethargic, doesn't really care about nothing, but clearly he does. And seeing what he went through yesterday, I feel bad for him, you know. And so it's like this is gonna be like his fifth time being traded. I don't know if any of it's ever been his fault. And you know, like I think the one thing people don't understand is I understand these guys are paid a lot of money. I know they've got a lot of luxury in their life. I know they've got they live a totally different lifestyle than everyone else. But it still sucks having to leave your family because you don't really move your family during the season. They're in school, you got friends, you got family. Like it's a lot of times they're on the road by themselves again after that. And so being away from your family, being uprooted again, and it's I feel bad for him, man.
Yeah.
Elder retired. You retired from being a Laker fan?
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's not easy.
No, it's definitely not easy. It comes with the
Being a
territory.
Laker fan is not easy. But let me ask you this: the Dodgers, it don't have the drama like this, right?
The Dodgers, well, kind of, but not the. The difference is the level of toxic online is not the same. Like the online, the toxic, like the social media Laker fan is not all of them. There's some. I'm not speaking on behalf of everyone, right? But I would say the pressure of being a Laker, just the global reach, is different than the Dodgers. Now, there's not as many global like baseball fans there are NBA fans from the generation. Older, yes, but like the middle and young generation, baseball, which is the majority of the ones online, aren't really there to baseball yet. They're coming back, but it's not fully there yet. So the Dodgers catch a lot of hell, but it's typically just come playoff time. Lakers catch hell in the preseason. You know what I mean? Like I was hearing people call for Darvin Ham's job like his third preseason game last season.
Yo, he said the Lakers catch hell in the preseason.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they do. It's a whole different ball game, man. Like the Lakers are like I know it sounds weird because it's reversal, but you know how college football is, man. On series, they take it in like Texas and small towns. It's kind of how it is with the Lakers. Like that's why when Darvin has to read the room when he says, like, I don't understand why you guys live and die with every game we play. Like he stepped in fire with that. You know what I mean? Because you got to understand, like Laker fans by nature are, you know, impatient, entitled. They just want to trade. They're thirsty for a transaction. Like they need a trade. Like they need what they feel is an upgrade, and until they get it, they're gonna be upset. You know, and it's like this way every year. And it's just like at one point, like we talked about this the other night, at some point we got to stop trading away every single pick every single year just to hope to go, far in the playoffs. Not even win a championship, just hope to go far in the playoffs.
Right.
And it's just
see, like I said, you're a diehard Laker fan. That the key is you're dealing with two different things. You're dealing with the biggest guy in the NBA, and then the biggest franchise. Yep. So you got his fans and Laker fans. So that together just wasn't a good mix.
His people gonna blame the Lakers. The Lakers gonna blame him.
Yeah.
Laker fans gonna blame Bron fans. Bron fans gonna blame everyone on the Lakers but Bron. So it's just a natural like no accountability really on either side, right?
Because it's gonna always be noise, always.
Yeah, and it's just that sucks for everyone else. You know, like the role players, it sucks.
Yeah,
because you never fear you're too scared to have a bad game that you have a bad game because you're scared to have a bad game. Too much pressure.
And then crazy part, I've been saying this from the gate. You can't expect role players to be consistent. They wouldn't be role players. I tell people all the time. You can't expect that. So, like when Dito was playing good, then when he had 3 straight games wasn't good, people going crazy. I'm like, what you think? He's not no star player?
No, he's not. He's a skilled player. He's a skilled player.
He's not no star player. So, if you're not no star player, you're gonna have some bad games.
Star players have bad games too.
Yeah. But I'm saying like you're gonna have like a longer stretch.
What's up, Elder?
No, I'm trying
to have a longer stretch.
I don't know if they can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. I don't think he can hear us.
Yeah, star like role players, you're gonna you good every night.
Yeah, it's
just what it is.
But these role players are catching pressure like they're star players.
They catching exactly.
They're not getting star player money. You know what I mean? They're not getting star player. What you call it? Endorsements. They're not getting any of that. They're just getting star player blame. And when they do have a good game or they do have a good stretch, all they hear is, show me in the playoffs. They don't get no credit. D'Lo's getting no credit for his 5-game burn right now. He's getting no credit for what he's doing right now. Only thing they're saying is, show me in the playoffs. Like he hasn't been performing his ass off the last 5 games.
Yeah, but he both in the beginning of the season. He had in between games.
I'm not sure what's up, Kareem. I can't hear nothing. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we hear you.
I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Let me get out and I'll come back.
Now we hear you.
Yeah, he can't hear us. But yeah, I'm curious to see what happens and when. If you're thinking Wednesday, so I see you put him out there, get destroyed, so you can sell the trade easier. So you're saying this is all like a ploy. Go out there, lay down for the Clipper game, get destroyed, make the trade, and then let me ask you though, what do you think of that price though? D'Lo, JHS, a first, and a potential pick swap. You think it's fair? You think it's pricey? Do you think it's like Baker's getting too much value back? Like what's your price range on that?
Oh, do you hear? Yeah, I think pause me. I think it's kind of a pick first round. That's
it's pricey.
It's kind of pricey. You think a pick swap, a pick, and a 17 pick we had this year, and the guy that producing D level for a guy that's a haul.
Hey, that's pricey. And what I'm saying, okay, so that's the first part. I'm gonna ask Elder when he comes in. So that's the price, right? I think it's pricey. I'm not saying I don't want DeJounte Murray. I like DeJounte Murray. It's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is at that price. And secondly, and this is the most important, when you take everything into consideration, when you take the price, is it that much of an upgrade when you think of the price? Is what I'm asking.
Yes, it's.
I'm asking Elder that too, because I don't think he was able to hear that. But that's what I'm trying to figure out.
You figure Josefino the 17th pick.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get a pick that's where you don't know where the Lakers gonna be at.
It's a valued pick.
2029 is a value pick, especially if you get
Kareem,
no
y'all
protections on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Connection problems.
I don't think you can hear us.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we hear you.
Wi-Fi. Fudge.
So that's pricey, and maybe they're trying to throw in the pick swap to offset like the JHS. So it's a guy they didn't pick themselves, right? So they're trying to do a pick swap to offset that. So that's a first. They're trying to basically give Atlanta what they gave up back, right? Because they traded around 3 first-round picks for, right? So you get basically the 17th pick this year, 2029, and a pick swap, plus a productive player in D'Lo. And so we both agree it's pricey. Where I want to see where you think is, considering the price, is how much of an upgrade is that over what you're sending out when you consider the price?
I don't know. See, I think defensively, outside defensively, that's the only thing I can think of. Because offensively, I think they'd be about the same. I think Murray would probably be about the same as D'Lo.
He can't shoot as good as D'Lo, but he's more of an attacker. His energy's higher, but his defense is better. He's not the defender that everyone thinks he is, but he's a better defender than D'Lo. He's got a little bit more dog in him. D'Lo a little bit chill. He got some hippie in him, right? So he definitely got more dog in him. So, but that's what I'm saying. I just feel I like DeJounte Murray. I really do. I just think it's pricey. I just think it might be a little. When this first all started, I didn't think the Lakers would be able to get him because I thought they were going to want 2 first-round picks, especially after what Toronto got for Siakam. So I thought it's going to cost at least 2 first-round picks to get Murray. But I don't think anyone else in the league is offering that. And that's probably why the Lakers are far enough along.
Yeah, that's why I think they went back to the Lakers. That first, like you said, I thought they wanted more. Like they really, like, the price was high when it first came. And I think Atlanta don't want to mess around. I think they know the Lakers looking at other guards. I think it's smart too that the Lakers putting out other guards too.
Yeah, for sure.
So it forced Atlanta hand to not to wait. Because if you go think about what the Lakers doing, by the Lakers saying, okay, they're looking at Malcolm Brogdon. They're looking at
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown.
Even them being linked to Levine is good for the Lakers, even though they have 0% chance of making the trade. Being linked to that gives them a little bit more leverage. But my thing is this: at what point, Reem, are the Lakers bidding against themselves?
I think they bid against themselves with Murray.
That's
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
hearing, and I was going to do a video, but I guess I share some of it now. My source told me, as far as Philadelphia, they don't want to. They scared for. They feel that Murray fit, but they just don't want to have anything to do with Maxey come off the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, there's that, and they supposedly don't want to take on any long-term money. Like they seem to be glued towards free agency next year, which I don't know why, but
well, who? That's what I'm trying to think.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know for who, unless they're trying to make a trade with their cap space. But
yeah,
everything I've heard from Philly, everything, because I've got a couple, talk to people to cover them. Everything I've heard about Philly, because I heard early in the season they've had an eye on Jeremy Grant like all season, but there's so many people in the organization that just don't want to commit past this summer of anything they pull in, and they love having Tobias as a expiring. So, when I look around, like I don't see like Miami never was serious to me for Murray. I thought the best threat to the Lakers for Murray was Toronto, because Siakam for Murray trade kind of made sense.
Yeah.
Once that deal went elsewhere, I'm looking around. I'm like, where? Like, where is? And I think that's kind of why Atlanta's come off those 2 first-round picks. So, and my next thing is this: what happens if he gets here and LeBron pulls that I'm the point guard stuff again? Then you got that situation all over again, and you just gave up these future assets.
Exactly.
So that's my biggest thing. My biggest worry is when I check these boxes, what does the contract look like? Murray's contract isn't bad. It's nowhere near Levine level. It's not bad. His contract isn't bad. His age isn't bad. He's a good player. Okay, those check boxes there. But then when it comes down to, okay, what's the fit going to be like with Braun? You have to ask those questions because it's a real thing.
It's a real thing. That's a real thing with Braun.
So it's like, and that's probably when people ask, why is Austin Reeves untradeable or untouchable? It's basically because 1, his contract of value, and 2, he plays well with Braun. You know what I mean? So it's like, and Braun actually likes to do it and rocks for him. Now, I don't believe that for a second that Braun wouldn't trade him for if like Kyrie was available, right? But outside of that, I just have legitimate concerns that we're going to give up D'Lo, an unprotected first, an unproven talent in JHS where we don't even know what we have yet, and a pick swap for a guy that they may just put in the corner and say shoot threes when he's not a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
Right. Right.
So it's I hear you, Stone Cold. I hear you. But there's a lot of reasons why that record is where it's at. It's not just Austin Reeves. There's a lot of reasons. It's not just D'Lo. It's not just Austin. It's not just Northern Ham. There's a lot of reasons why that record is what it is.
Elder said Braun he'd trade his mom for the right guy.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna go there.
Elder fed up. Elder been like a fan since 1979, man.
Yeah, I get it.
He from the old school where no player should be bigger than the team.
No, they shouldn't. And too many people cheat the game, man. It's just rough.
But see, he gets this rep as a leader, but I'm like, how? Like, I don't get where they be like, yo, they be like, he's a leader.
I think he was. I'll split the difference on that. I think his leadership in the bubble was huge, Reem. I really do.
Yeah, but when you say
I think it's gone backwards since.
But as far as the Lakers, that may be the only 1 year he was a leader.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because it's the only year they were playing for something. Everything else, he just.
But a leader is a leader all the way around.
Yeah, no, he's a fair weather leader. He's a definitely fair weather leader. I agree. And I'm not a Braun hater. Like I appreciate his greatness, but the thing, I think I love about Kobe, Kobe was never afraid to show the world he was an asshole. He didn't care.
See, the thing with Kobe, you seen exactly who Kobe what he was.
Yeah.
And Kobe always feel like they could always, and he tell we could always win.
Yep.
So that's the difference. That he'd tell like always going. It wasn't that he felt like, oh man, we underman. Like he didn't give them that feeling like they losers, like we
No.
nothing. I
He like,
can't
fuck that.
win
You
with
got
you
me.
guys.
You got me.
You got
Let's
me.
go.
You got me. As long as you got me, we can win.
They ain't gonna beat me. They gonna beat y'all. Like
Yeah, he didn't have that mentality.
he used to say.
Like we can't win, so we need to get make trades and stuff.
He wasn't trying to control narratives. He wasn't trying to, um, you know, change agendas or talking points. He just went out hooping, man. And if you liked him, you liked him. If you didn't, you didn't. And he was gonna play his way. Now it didn't always work, right? We get that, but at the end of the day, he never played these. He would never sit there and have like lunch with a dude he knew was getting traded later that afternoon and act like everything's cool.
Nah, he ain't doing that.
Kobe wouldn't do that. Kobe would be like, "Can I have when you can be out of your locker so I can put my shit in there?" You know what I mean? Like Kobe wouldn't care about that, man.
He said, stop it. Smush said otherwise. But the thing was, he told Smush straight up in his face.
Yeah. Well, okay, first of all, second of all, do your research on that. Smush pops up with a story every 5 years. This is nothing new. This is not a new story. It ain't nothing new. So it also comes up. Look at Smush has been living off Kobe's name, trying to get attention on his name for a long time now. Look when Kobe passed, like we tried to switch up. It didn't work for him. So now he's back to this. Smush done played this card like 5 times. Do your research.
But Kobe is straight up with him now.
No, he was. But I'm talking about like Smush has been okay. But look at Ronny Turiaf. Look at these dudes who came in the league with nothing, right? Kobe was great with them because they put in the work and they went out there doing dumb stuff. Helped pay for his heart surgery. Where's the credit for that? They don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about Smush Parker.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's the real thing, right? How about when Sasha Vujicic came in the league? No one wants to talk about that, huh? They want to talk about Smush Parker. Come on now. There's a reason why he was like that with Smush Parker. Like I said, do your research.
Yep. He said, yep.
But man, so you think Wednesday? You think Wednesday?
He said Kwame confirmed. But the thing was, PG Big Dog, he confirmed, but it's a difference. Mm-hmm. He confirmed, like that's one that ain't having to do with him being a leader. People sometimes go through stuff with their teammates. We talk about overall.
And Kwame's always said how many times of stuff that people do that Kobe would never do. Like Kobe would never do that. Kobe would like he's bigged up Kobe so many times. Kwame.
Yeah.
So many times. Especially when it comes to LeBron. He's bigged up Kobe so many times. The Smush stuff is crazy. That's Smush stuff is crazy. That's people not to know. You know what I mean? But that Kobe was not known for that globally. The Smush thing was a situation because Smush was always in some stuff.
Yep. He asked you, he said, if you was Palenka, what realistic trade you would do to get a chip? What you do?
I don't know what move is out there to get a chip, bro. Like, and that's I don't think that's what I think a lot of people don't understand. It's not like, oh, make a trade and we're gold. Like, you got to understand, last year, this isn't last year. Last year, we had the Russell Westbrook situation that we knew that if we just got him, and now there's no rush shade, it wasn't working with him here, right? We knew that just by getting him out of here, that alone, the team was going to be better off because there was just that the fan base was just too toxic with him there, right? It was just too nuts.
Go ahead.
Okay. And so we knew going into last season that eventually he was going to be gone, probably around the trade deadline. They weren't going to overpay. They played him kind of back into a tradable piece that it wouldn't be crazy expensive. They was talking 2 first-round picks to get off him. They got it down to 1 with light protection, got players back they liked. So this season, I don't see that move. Like, I don't see that move because it's not like, okay, just get rid of this person and we're back. Like, even if they fired Darvin Ham, which what everyone is screaming for, even if they fired Darvin Ham, who's replacing him that's making a difference? Like, if they move these guys out of here, like, I don't Like I like Bruce Brown. I like DeJounte Murray. I like these guys. But are guys going to put you over the top?
Yo, my thing right now is what January 22nd.
Yeah.
I'm kind of fine with leaving it like this. Don't get rid of no assets, and then do it in the summer.
3 picks.
Have the 3 picks, and
Mhm.
now we could do it in the summer. And we can have the salaries, and you know what I'm saying.
If they do that though, you know the people are going to lose their minds.
Oh, if they don't make no trade, even though I think that D'Lo out of there by Wednesday, but if they didn't do it, people go crazy.
Yeah.
Cause this thing we have. Look at it like this. Let's say the Lakers have three first round picks. Then you could trade Reeves, D'Lo, Rui, and then Vanderbilt be eligible to get traded too, right? Not saying we need
Yeah,
him.
yeah. But it'd be legal.
Yeah, and plus the young guys like Christie and Josefino.
Well, Christie's a free agent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they can match it. Like
Yeah,
they can match it, but he's a restricted free agent, but he's not tradable. But
you know how
JHS would be.
But you know how much now we in the game to really do damage now? Ball is getting a star. Not no guy like Murray where some people shaky. Like some people up and down on him. Where you could just get somebody like this guy. You know how many let's think about this. You know how many people once this playoffs end, that's not gonna be happy. It happens every year. How many all-star level players gonna be up for trades?
But it's not even like the on the court stuff. It's the CBA. The new CBA is this summer. Like you got so you know like when you go to like a soft opening and a grand opening, you know the difference in that, right? So it's like we got the soft opening of the CBA. This is the grand opening this summer. This is the full deck of the new CBA. We only got a sample of it last summer and a little sample of it this season. It's the full meal this summer. And that's what's going to force a lot of moves.
That's why I said it might be best just to wait.
No, it is best to wait, but from a strategic standpoint, it's the best thing to wait. But from a public perception standpoint, which the Lakers, got away, it's not because if
It's LeBron James.
Yeah, who uses his ability to manipulate public, right?
It's LeBron James. He's not trying to. He wants something. He wants something. Now he's not playing against the Clippers. Like, come on, man.
You saw that? Did you see that clip today with Ramona Shelburne and Woj when they were talking about Bron potentially leaving and how all of a sudden it seems convenient and how it could be mostly just about Bronny and not about actually LeBron leaving? And I think that's a fact. I think that's real.
Yeah.
And I think he's trying to. This is just me, Reem. I can't speak for anything. I could just speak for myself on this. One, I believe he's opting into $50 million. I don't think he's leaving. I don't think he's leaving $50 million on the table. I think he would like for people to think that, but I don't think he's going to do it. And the next part of it is that I think the Lakers know that too. I don't. If you look at this last offseason, Reem, and the way that the Lakers handled business with really only one clutch dude coming in, like they've already started to kind of like move in their direction. They've kind of not that there's beef or not that they're like saying we're not messing with y'all no more, but they took their franchise back this summer. Now you can argue that it hasn't worked yet, but I don't think anyone hated on the moves Pelinka made. The pieces just haven't worked. There's been injuries.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that he would. I think he would go somewhere with his son because I think that way he'll manipulate his son playing. Because
I think he's just trying to manipulate his draft prospect.
Because if his son, let's say his son go in the second round, let's say a team draft him go second round. Let's say his son get drafted by a team like Atlanta, for instance. You got Trey Young, you got Kobe Buffkin in front of him, right? And Atlanta to draft them, hoping they get Braun and don't get Braun. What would be their reason to
keep him or play him? Yeah.
Because now it's like, all right, we draft them to get you, and you went back to the Lakers. It don't benefit them giving them playing time. I think Braun wants to be in a situation if they on the same team with his son has to get minutes. Because I think he knows his son ain't really no NBA player right now. His son not no NBA player.
No, he's not an NBA player.
Like you
I'm
look
not.
at him play, like, huh? Like
Do you think he comes out this summer?
if he comes out, that's what I said. I think it's gonna be a thing where Braun probably told him whoever got it out with if whoever draft him, I would go there. Believe me, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Even though I think it's gonna happen, but let's say if the Lakers don't make a trade or make like some minor moves like Gabe Vincent, like little moves like that. Let's say they don't make moves like for the DeAndre Murray, like a all-star level player. Let's say it's for more like a low level role player, like a trade
Like a Dorian Finney-Smith.
or moves like that. If
Yeah.
it's like that and they don't do like moves like Murray or Levine, even though I don't think they can Levine, but Murray's like impact moves like that. I think that Braun really gonna put pressure on the Lakers, hopefully for them to draft him. And then I think he gonna put the filler out that whoever drafts his son, because he seemed like he don't have no problem mid talking about it. I think he will come out. Whoever draft my son, I will go there free agency. I honestly think that he will put it out there for somebody who will draft his son. He want his son to feel to be a part of that NBA experience, want him to be there.
But you
He
think
knows
he
down the
goes?
side his son. He know he has to do all this for his son to get drafted. He don't have the type of son where his son was a Kobe Buffkin or D'Angelo Russell coming out of college where you could just fall back and teams won't where you know what I'm saying they're gonna draft him. He know his son uh need that push. He need that push. He know his son need that push. His son is not having no like D-Lo them type of years like Hood Safino, like oh he's getting drafted. Like he's a
Yeah.
real prospect.
Or this Bulls Phoenix game is Bulls Suns game is final minute 1 point game.
Oh, the Suns playing again?
And DeRozan just hit a mid range. Now Phoenix is down 111, 110, 50 seconds left.
Ooh. What you gonna do, easy money sniper?
He's got the ball right now on Caruso.
He said Doc Rivers got his son in. Yeah, Austin Rivers was good.
Oh,
He said, what if Jerry West grabs his son? Wow, that'd be interesting.
it was KD for 3. Off offensive rebound. So 113, 111, Phoenix, 30 seconds left.
And
You know what'd be intriguing as hell if Cleveland drafts him.
yeah. I honestly think
Or Miami. like
I honestly think that, especially let's say the Lakers, I could easily see this happen. Let's say the Lakers don't make a major move. Like I said, they do like the move for the point guard from Washington, a move like that, like Gabe Vincent and 2 second round.
Tyus
But
Jones.
Washington ain't gonna do that because it don't make no sense them carrying on money. But let's just say they get like a Tyus Jones or something that the LeBron be like, huh? And
Yeah.
and like I said, Finney Smith, those type deals like Royce O'Neal, dudes like that. And the Lakers lose second round. I think he definitely gonna. I think he'll do it anyway. I think he'll do it anyway, and put out fillers if you draft my son.
Oh, he's gonna put out fillers no matter
Because
what.
I don't think he's just gonna be on some. Oh, I'm picking up my contract. I'm staying with the Lakers, regardless what happened. Because it's no benefit for another team to draft him. You look at him like I watch him play. Like I don't see it, and I'm a real scout.
I don't
I'm a
see it
real
yet.
scout.
I
I
don't
don't see it,
think he's ready yet.
and
I
I
think he has a
ain't.
chance to be a good defender, but I
Yeah,
don't I haven't seen him anything offensively that
yeah.
like if teams him, he's gonna lose the ball. Like like but then again, he's not maybe a couple of years of college, maybe he can do something, but I don't see it yet.
Yeah, like I'm looking at right now, like how?
DeRozan
Like
going,
I
pull up.
look,
Bang, easy money for DeRozan. 113, 113, 22 seconds left.
Oh, it's tied now?
Yeah, DeRozan just went right to a spot on the floor where everyone in the building knew where he was going to go, pulled up and nailed it. Phoenix got the ball. No timeouts left. 22 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
When I see someone say, so Dorian Finney-Smith so overrated, you're acting like he's a game changer. No one's saying he's.
I think he missed. I don't know. I don't know if he's talking to us or you missed the whole thing. What we talk about. I'm sitting there saying if they do get Dorian Finney-Smith, LeBron gonna get pissed off.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, no one is here blowing up his trade value. I think he's a solid player, a guy you can add to your team, but he's not a guy that you're going to win the trade deadline with.
But we said Bron gonna be mad if the Lakers.
Yeah.
We ain't saying we ain't pump him up.
No, I wouldn't be mad if we got Dorian Finney-Smith.
Oh, no,
he's an upgrade over Cam Reddish for sure.
No, he said he talked to somebody in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. I just saw that. I was about to say because we're definitely not. I would take Dorian Finney-Smith on this team right now, but like I said, that can't be. That's like a lower tier move though. Okay, cool. I was like, huh? I was like, because it's funny, right? Because when you sit here, you could sit here and talk about 5 different scenarios, right, Reem? And you're going to see everyone react to it differently. Some people will be 100% for it. Some people will be 100% against it. Like, just look at Zach LaVine. The whole Zach LaVine thing, there are so many people who swear we should do it, and there's so many people that swear we shouldn't. It's divided.
I think
Murray isn't as divided, but there's still some questions. They took KD out on defense.
His injury history, and I think people know that salary, like it can.
It's just too brutal.
Yeah.
With that injuries, that salary, that length. I think if it was 2 years, they might be 4.5 years, bro.
Yeah, that's 7 years left.
Oh, they took the foul. Foul to give. Caruso talking. All right, here we go. 6 seconds left. Chicago had a foul to give. They used it as 6 seconds.
It's tied up, right?
Tied up. 6 seconds to go. Caruso's on KD. They're probably going to try to DeRozan drop it back to double. Yeah, they got Beal. They got Bill Booker and KD playing tonight too. They get the ball to Nurkic. Nurkic trying to force it to KD. KD elbow. Oh, did he get fouled? He hit it. 1.6 left.
Easy money sniper.
Yep. Man, that was a big time bucket.
I'm mad the Celtics won, man.
Dallas tried to come back on it. They just couldn't complete it. Luka balled out tonight, but
yeah, they need
Pascal Siakam would have been so perfect for them.
If they get Kyle Kuzma, it'd be good.
He would, but
would be a good fit with them.
Siakam would have been the perfect one.
Yeah,
perfect for them. But Kuzma would be straight for them. Jeremy Grant would be good for them.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant be real good for them. Because he got that little toughness with him too.
Yeah, he do. I like Jeremy Grant. Double clutch pull, man. That was sick by KD, man. 43 points for KD tonight. There's a lot of scoring going on tonight, man. There's some huge performances tonight.
Yeah, on Kobe Day.
Yeah. On Kobe Day, facts. And then, like I said, Luka, he had a 20. I think, did he get to 20 rebounds? But I know last I looked, I know he was, when I looked, he was above 20 in points. He was at 19 rebounds and 9 assists. It's a monster game. But he was walking up the court on defense. He had no interest playing that side of the ball.
That's why I think Jeremy Grant be a good fit for them.
Oh, he'd be solid. I love Jeremy Grant. And that contract is not going to be bad in a couple of years. When dudes are making 60.
No, it's not going to be bad. We like 27 a year, right? 30 a year.
30, yeah. But when dudes, like I said, when dudes are making 60 million, he's an effective player, man.
Yeah.
He's a really good offensive player. And he's a good like a guy that has no problem being a 2 or 3 right option, right? Like he said before he didn't want to be like on a super team because he wanted to get his bag. He's got his bag now. So now he'll lob to did they call a foul there? Oh, they did. That had to be okay. Was that Kobe? Is that
I ain't gonna lie. His offense better than what I thought. I ain't think he that's when the guy worked on his game because he had none of that.
Yeah, you could see
when he was in Philadelphia, coming out of college, coming out of Syracuse, and he was on Philadelphia. He couldn't dribble. He couldn't shoot. He couldn't do nothing, but he was just athletic. He'd dunk on you. He
Yeah.
played defense and dunk on you. That was it. His handle, I'm like, man, he got a nice little move to get to the basket, a jumper, he got a little turnaround.
But when you saw him get to OKC, you started to see some things. And
Yeah,
then
it's
when he
like,
was in Denver, when by the time he got to Denver, you know,
yeah, he got better in Denver.
yeah, you just see
OKC
it.
is
And
like,
then but you could start to see it in OKC. Like you saw flashes.
because
Then
how
when he
many
got
years
to
he played in
Denver,
Philadelphia too, right?
huh?
How many years he played in Philly? Like two? Because Philly,
Not long. He wasn't there long. Oh, he almost banked that in. Phoenix wins 115, 113. But then when he got to Detroit is when he could play free. Is you know what's crazy is that story is right. So basically, when he gets to the Western Conference Finals with Denver against the Lakers in the year in the bubble, right? Denver and Denver and Detroit offered him the same amount of money. He went to Detroit for the same money as the team that went to the Western Conference Finals
yeah.
because he wanted the bigger role, not because he didn't want to win, but he wanted to hit the second bag. You know what I mean? So he wanted to be able to get the second payment. So he got that. That's what he got now in Portland. Now he'll basically play anywhere because he got the second bag. And that was a good fit.
Denver had some two good role players that had to go, but they really tried to keep Grant.
They tried to keep him. They offered the same amount of money that Detroit offered.
Oh, he played 3 years in Philly.
He played
like
2 or 3 years. I think he played 2 or 3 years in Philly. And then it was in OKC for a bit.
Yeah.
And then Denver, then Detroit, then Portland. And Portland got him for nothing. Like basically like a pick that eventually converts like a Milwaukee pick. Like
it was a late first round pick.
Yeah. And no, I think it eventually becomes a second. I think it's already gonna become a second, but it's like it was nothing. They got him for nothing because Detroit was just looking to dump the salary. And then he signed there basically because Portland thought the Dame was gonna stay at that point. So they signed him. And then the rest is history. So
you better thank Dame.
Yeah, Dame gets a percentage right
there. Let me ask you this, right? Let's say if Dame ain't do that, and Dame been asked for a trade, who you think would have money to pay him? I know he would have got paid that, but what type of money you think he would have got? Because he wouldn't have got that. You think he got a 1 or 2 year deal?
Who you talking about, Jeremy Grant?
Yeah. Let's say if Portland would have known earlier, because they was pissed off behind. That's what I tell y'all. My source told me that right there pissed them off. Why they didn't take Dame back?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Tried to come back. That pissed them because they felt he handcuffed the franchise doing that.
Yep. No, he absolutely did. That is exactly why they drew a line in the sand and refused to deal with Miami. Had he just had he told them 48 hours before that, they would have worked with him on his trade request to where he wanted to go. But because he waited until after they signed that deal.
Yeah, so when they signed, I can remember like yesterday.
The next day.
We was on live with remember Jeff? We was on live when he got signed.
Yep.
The next day, that Saturday, he came and said he wants out. I can remember like yesterday. I remember what I was doing. That Saturday, they said Dame actually get traded. I'm like, what? Soon after they signed him,
it was done. And that's why they're like, nope. I'm like, nope. But at Jeremy Grant, I think he probably gets on the open market because that money was flying away quick. There were guys that lost out a lot of money this offseason because the money dries out quick. If your agent tells you and you wait it out and all that money's gone, then you got to take a mid-level or a minimum. It's really where it goes down to.
That's what I'm asking you. Like, if you think if Dame ain't never do that, what type of money you think he would have probably got?
Well, they gave him basically they gave him a max of what they could give him the 35 over 5 years. I could see him getting like 22. Like
I'm thinking the same thing. He'd
like
probably
20.
I'm thinking the same. He probably got about 20 from somewhere. I don't know.
20 to 22. Yeah, I would see something like the DeJounte Murray like range. Like I could see like 20 to 22.
I think a team would have gave him that this offseason.
But he wouldn't have got the money he got from Portland. No way.
I think he'd got like a 4-year, $85 million deal.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But 5-year, 130. No. And that's why Portland was so pissed.
Yeah. Because who would have paid them? Nobody came close.
Well, first of all, no one could have gave him the 5th year. So that's 30-something. That's 30-something million right there.
Yeah.
So they couldn't give him the 5th year and they couldn't give him the same amount. So yeah, probably about like, yeah, your 4-year, 80,
And who
85.
had money this year? What big free agent signed? Like he wouldn't have been.
He
Think about
was the biggest sign. Like when you talk about like of a
who
free
was
agent
free agent this year.
for the money, because all the big moves were basically trades. So free agents, like the biggest. Let me look real quick. Like I think he was the highest. So let me
No,
go.
he signed the highest. I'm trying to think what free agent signed this year.
But I think that was still the highest. So watch, let me see, because it was a 5-year extension. I don't think anyone else. Now, Jaylen Brown extended. He wasn't a free agent. So if
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah,
about biggest money,
yeah.
it was Jaylen Brown. But if you're talking about like who
And he
was an
wasn't a free agent.
unrestricted free agent, let me look it up real quick. So let me go to let me check the unrestricted free agent. So last year, yeah, Jeremy Grant. Fred VanVleet was second at 128.
And Houston wasn't looking at Germany Grant anyway.
Nope. And then Kyrie Irving was third, and Dallas wasn't looking at him. Draymond Green fourth. Golden State wasn't looking at him. Chris Middleton, they weren't looking at him. These are all guys re-signing their own guys, except
Yeah.
for
And they didn't have
Fred
cap space.
VanVleet and Dylan Brooks in Houston.
And Houston only had cap space, and they had their mind on Fred VanVleet. They wanted a
Yep.
guard.
Yep. And then Pirtle, he re-signed. Strus in Miami. So at 62. Pirtle. So yeah, there really wasn't there was really no market for him. There wasn't no market. So that's why Portland was so upset, because they gave him an average of $32 million a year, $160 million contract over 5 years. That's why they were so upset. Now that money's not impossible to move. And like everyone's saying, oh, that's the worst contract in the league. I said off top, like guys,
Nah.
they're gonna be able to move him. He's a good player, right? The situation was bad, not the player. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeremy Grant, like I still think he would get the 20 to 22 million range, but because they were the team that had his bird rights and can sign him to 5 years, and they were doing that deal in their minds to sign the guy to keep Dame, and Dame was kind of like, okay, you're not trading the pick to keep me, so sign him, and then I'm going to burn you back, essentially, right? And that's how they definitely took it, because they were heated over it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because same thing. I'm pretty like the people I talk to, because I talk to someone who covers them, and they're pissed. Like they are pissed.
Yeah, they was pissed, yeah.
So and that's how I knew. I kept telling everyone, I was taking, like, I don't even bet on this stuff, right? I'll bet Vegas. I don't typically bet individuals. I was telling people, I'll take everyone. He is not getting to Miami. Me and you talked about it. We were saying there's no way he ends up there. That one, they would have to be doing Dame a favor for him to go there. And they were out of doing the favor business at that point.
Yeah, because he stuck their team.
Yeah. So if he would have been straight up with him, like they were with him about the pick, because they were straight up with him about the pick.
Was straight about the pick. They was.
So like they thought this was a relationship, that there's open communication, but that was really only.
And they clearly told him, they said they wanted a star level player. They wasn't settling.
Yeah, they were set.
Everybody was saying that draft that was a 3-headed monster draft.
Yep.
They all said all 3 dudes could have been, if it wasn't for Wembanyama, the other 2 could have easily been a number 1 pick.
Yep. And that's why when they got pick number 3, they would have been foolish to have traded it for Dame at that point of his career. And the second part of it, did you hear this? So you remember when Jimmy went on IG, whatever it was, and was making the tampering claim?
Oh yeah.
You remember that? You know what that was about?
What?
So what happened here is not only did Dame do him wrong there, but Dame's people were also talking to Milwaukee behind the scenes. We'll go there. We'll do that. Just don't tell Portland we're talking to you. This came out later. That's what Jimmy was talking about. Basically, get the deal done. We won't threaten to not report. We'll come here, but we just can't tell Portland that we want to go there, because they're not going to send us. So they had to back channel with Milwaukee to get that deal done.
Oh, wow.
And that's what Jimmy was talking about the tampering.
Oh, so so once he knew he wasn't going to Miami.
Yep. Then he picked Milwaukee. That was his new choice.
And
but they kept pushing Portland on Miami. They kept pushing Portland on Miami, so that they thought, so when Milwaukee became aggressive, they're like, we're going to send you there. They didn't know that's where he already decided he wanted to go at that point.
Wow.
So that's what Jimmy was talking about when he came out about the tampering, because they were working with Milwaukee behind the scenes.
Wow.
So see, that's what I'm saying. So it's like Portland knows that now, but so I don't know how much relationship those 2 teams will have moving forward. But it's just the stuff that Dame did that just If he was just straight up with him out the get-go, then a lot of this wouldn't have happened. And that's not like I'm dead serious. I'm not BSing on this.
But they had got Drew Holiday and Ayton, so that was like kind of, you know.
No, it worked out for them. It worked out for them, but they didn't know that they were also getting Dame to where he wanted. Basically, his at that point became his preferred choice. They didn't know that at the time.
Yeah,
worked out for all the parties involved, though. But it's that's what Jimmy was talking about in the tampering thing.
Yeah, this definitely was a good live. Definitely
Yes, sir.
appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations again, bro. To
Thank you.
1,000 till you get your next journey. Now is everybody don't forget, man. Go to Empire Jeff. He got the Dodgers and the Lakers.
Yes, sir.
He know his Dodgers shit too.
Appreciate you, man. I'm excited. I can't wait for this season, bro. I haven't been this excited about a baseball season in a long time. Yo, I got to get you out here to a Dodger game, bro. I got to get you out here to a Dodger game.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to Dodger. I'm definitely going to LA this summer.
But, oh, yeah, just let me know.
Yo, they got, how they got all the players like that?
So they just been managing their money right, bro. They literally got no one last offseason. They've been letting all their guys go. So you know how it is, man, when you got a free agent target, you know who's coming. Just think Shaq 2096, what the Lakers did. That's basically what the Dodgers did. They lined everything up. Or LeBron in 2018, whatever you want. They lined everything up so they'd be in perfect position. So all these people had to do was choose them.
But you don't think he's gonna flop, right?
Oh, hell no. God, no. That would be one of the biggest shocks in sports history. If he flops.
Too good to flop.
He's too good to flop, yeah.
He's too good. He's too good. He was a real good hitter. So you think, as far as his pitching, you think he's gonna pitch like middle reliefs and stuff like that?
I don't think he'll pitch anything this year. No, he'll be a starter in 2025. He's a starter. He's a Cy Young capable pitcher.
Oh, you don't think he'll pitch at all this year?
He's not going to pitch at all this year. Even if he comes back kind of towards the end of the season and the doctors are like, okay, we think he's okay now. The Dodgers have been known to, they don't let guys come back later in the year. They just wait till the next year. So, which is smart. His bat though is so insane.
He not starting the season.
He is. So it's baseball. So injury is different. The injury is affecting his pitching, not his hitting.
Yeah, his pitching. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and he doesn't play the field. He's a designated hitter.
Oh, he's gonna be the DH.
He's a DH. Yeah. So he's just gonna go there and bat.
Really gonna hit good.
Oh yeah, he's gonna clean up.
Damn, a DH. You know he's gonna do as a DH.
Yeah, and then they got Yamamoto, and then they got Glasnow. Man, it's about to be filthy.
You like Yamamoto?
Oh man, did you watch the world? Like, if anyone who watched the World Baseball Class, man, my God, dude, he's like a. So you're a Red Sox fan, Reem. His comp, and again, this is a high comp. I don't ever hold anyone up to these comps when it comes like this, but his ceiling, they're saying, is like Pedro Martinez.
Pedro?
Yes. so if he's anywhere near that. For yeah, exactly. And Pedro, so if that's his comp. Like you know how this goes, right? They're saying his ceiling, they're saying his comp is Pedro Martinez. If he reaches that, and he's got filthy stuff too on top of just what Pedro threw. So if
Pedro has some filth.
Yeah, he did. And that's what this guy's kind of.
So where they got him at the start of what number he?
They got like so.
No, what's they order? They order and start and
see that's what it is. So it's like they've got multiple guys who could be number ones.
Who's gonna be their number one?
That's a good question starting the season because you got Glasnow who's the number one. You got Yamamoto who's the number one. Kershaw's not a number one anymore. Walker Buehler's coming back.
A guy like Kershaw number 3.
I mean, Kershaw could be your 4 or 5 this year because he's probably not even going to pitch till after the summer. You know what I mean? Because he's going to take time with his arm, so his shoulder. So if he comes back,
you mean
it's not going to be till later.
You mean?
Spring. Yeah, sorry, spring. Yeah, sorry, I got confused. Yeah, after spring. So he probably doesn't come.
June, right? You think?
Well, no, maybe when is probably like towards the end of summer. Like I could see him like coming back like after the All-Star break, like July. Yeah, because they're gonna say he always burns out in the end. They're gonna have plenty of arms. They're gonna pay him. He's in rehab too. He may not even be medically ready to pitch the first half.
You think it'll be that far?
Yeah, I think it is. So they get him, but like I said, you got Bobby Miller, you got Walker Buehler coming back from injury, who's a number one. You got Walker, you got Bobby Miller, who's going to be a number one. You got Glass now, you got Yamamoto. Otani will be another number one.
Oh yeah,
And then they got Roki, this guy, the next big guy over there in Japan. The Dodgers are gonna get. I'm gonna be covering that all year. They're getting him too. So when they get him, yeah, next year he comes out. This kid's 24 years old, flamethrower, man.
Japan got a lot of players.
Well, the Dodgers are now the pipeline to Japan, so we gonna get you, man. We gonna go to some Dodger games, Reem. Trust.
Yeah, we gotta go. Hold up. So damn, they deep like that in pitching. So how they bullpen is?
Bullpen solid. They're trying to add one more piece. That's one kind of story I'm covering right now. It's kind of something that they're working on that still could be huge. That they're working on right now. They've probably got 10 to 15 things that they could do right now in play. They've got their priorities obviously, and they're just waiting to see what checks out. But even Kenley, speaking of the Red Sox, Kenley Jensen returning is a possibility.
Jensen, yeah.
I know a lot of Dodger fans wouldn't be happy about that, aren't really happy about that, but that's in play. There's a lot in play still, and spring training is like pitchers and catchers report in like 3 weeks. I'm going to spring training this year. I can't wait.
What closer they have?
Right now it's Phillips, 7 Phillips right now. Yeah, so
Phillips
they were linked to Hader, but Hader just got so much money from the Astros that the Dodgers like, we're not going to 4 years.
Yo, that's a fucking deep ass team.
Yeah,
because you figure every starter, like they should get 116 wins, man.
If health is going to be majorly important, right? But they got the depth now. That's what they did when they got Otani. They're like, we don't care. We're spending on depth. We're spending on everything. 1 to 2 people getting hurt is not going to stop us.
Yeah, and their starting lineup. All you need in baseball, 2 dominant pitchers,
a bullpen,
and like in the starters. I'm saying.
No, I know, but a strong, but a good
2
bullpen.
Dominant starters and a strong bullpen.
Yep, timely hitting.
Timely hitting.
Yep.
That's a championship. And then if you got 4 good pitchers, that's when remember. I don't remember I don't know how old you is, but I don't know if you remember the Braves when they had
in the 90s.
Glavine,
Steve Avery, John Smoltz, Greg
Maddux, Maddux.
Yep.
Yo,
yeah, of course.
Steve Avery won 20 games.
Yeah, people forget about Avery. He was the Cy Young before Glavine.
Avery was he was before Glavine.
Yeah, a beast.
Yeah, Steve Avery, Glavine. And then you have what's the name come off the bench? I mean, the closer.
Smoltz. Smoltz then moved to the bullpen after when they brought in Maddux.
Smoltz was the 3.
Yep.
Because then Maddux came to end up becoming like him and Glavine's like 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Smoltz was 3. The Avery moved to 4.
Yep.
And they had then they had Terry Mulholland. Terry Mulholland.
Yeah. Damn, it's rare. That team was so stacked. I can't believe they only got 1 World Series. Man, that Twins World Series was crazy.
The closer they had, what's his name at closing? The closer was the veteran. They've been around.
Was it Morris was with the Twins?
No, not Morris.
Not Morris. I'm trying to think of that World Series.
The Red Sox too at the later years. The closer, he was a beast. He's the number 1 closer.
Damn, see who was who were the main closers? Wetland was with the Yankees.
No, not Wetland.
No, I'm just thinking of the top closers back then.
With the blonde hair, he had the blonde hair. Who's the closer, y'all? Probably have to Google.
That's not that. What? It wasn't John Rocker at that point, was it?
No, not John Rocker.
Because John Rocker was after him.
Yeah, John Rocker. I like John Rocker.
He was nuts. But I know who you're talking about, but I can't. That's when the first baseman was Sid Bream. Yeah, but
you remember Sid Bream? Yes.
Terry Pendleton was out there. Our their center fielder at that point. That was before Dion was there.
There's damn. He played
David Justice. Greg Olson. Man, who's that closing out? This is gonna drive me nuts.
Mark Wallace. No, was it Mark? No, I think about the other. Hold on with the years wrong. I put 1990.
So you're talking about the year they faced the Twins in the World Series, right? like that era. Because I know Maddox came later. So if you're talking about Maddox, that was
I hope I ain't get the years mixed. Maybe the guy I'm talking about, maybe he came the closer. He played for the Red Sox recent. No, I think I did. I think I'm messing up.
because the rest of that was Smoltz. Smoltz eventually went to the closer role, and then he went to Boston.
No, somebody else. Put 1990 Braves roster. Let me see. Billy Wagner.
Billy Wagner. Okay,
Billy Wagner.
Billy Wagner also was on the Phillies, right?
Yeah, the Phillies.
Yeah. Okay.
Billy
Yeah.
Wagner.
Billy Wagner was nasty.
Yeah, Billy
Oh
Wagner.
man, he was
Man,
nasty.
he's
Yeah.
throwing 100.
Damn. I know his name, but I didn't align that
He
for
was
that year.
throwing 100.
Yeah, he was nasty.
He was
Super
throwing
nasty.
100. Billy Wagner. Oh, Eric
Yeah,
knows baseball. Okay, Eric.
Yeah, Eric knows his stuff. When I do my baseball stuff, he pulls up. He's a stat guy. Eric's a G, man. That's my guy right there.
Oh, Eric, be from the baseball joint.
Yeah, he knows his stuff, man.
Yeah, Billy Wagner. He's throwing 100. I like the Rocker too. Rocker was going off too.
He was a beast. He just lost his damn mind. He said some wild stuff, but he was, that dude could pitch though.
Rocker was crazy. Yo, don't you know he rode on the train in the 7 train with the Mets? He was crazy. He ain't care.
Yeah.
And the train back then was just dangerous.
And then talking trash about the train too, causing attention.
He went on the train with the Mets, and people was like, yo, people, they was filming him and stuff. He crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, Rocker is crazy. He was like, yo, he was crazy. He was cross-sided. Yo, he was crazy. John Rocker.
Yeah, I can see Gregory Brown said we need Cease. Man, they were getting close to that deal before they pivoted to the Glasnow deal there. Gregory Brown. It's still in play, but the White Sox just want so much for him. It's just crazy. They're cooking up something big. I touched on it a couple of weeks ago on my show, but they're not. It's kind of stalled right now. There's no real pressure yet. There's something that could be potentially extremely shocking that I think a lot of people would be surprised for. But it's one of those, those teams, so like compare it to like NBA terms where you're like doing like a 4-team trade, and if it just one thing falls apart, the whole deal's done. Yeah. That's kind of like the level of what the Dodgers are working on right now. There's multiple elements for this thing to play out, and 2 division rivals are kind of messing with it a little bit right now, trying to derail it. So it's kind of in a holding pattern right now. And then they still got one big move up their sleeve that they're working on.
We finally traded what's the name? Chris Sills.
Yeah, man. You guys got a beast young kid on Grissom. Beast. And you're gonna play him right away. So
he gonna play right away.
Oh yeah, he's out of the minors. He's playing right away. But you guys you didn't need Sale. You didn't need him no more. You traded him.
We've had him for a while. I always liked him though.
I liked him. He was another guy that's nuts too, man. Maybe he was cutting up dudes' jerseys in the locker room.
Oh yeah, he's crazy.
He's nuts, but that guy's very competitive. That man, he makes the Braves even better though. If he's healthy, like that team is crazy too.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. So the guy we got for him was good though.
Oh, Grissom is a top prospect, man. Top tier. I'm surprised they gave him up. To be honest, that kind of reset the market. So that's kind of I was like I said, the deal I was talking about a couple of weeks ago on my show. Then that trade happened. You know how the market's reset when you got to giving up a top prospect for an injured pitcher, and they gave up money.
Chris still always hurt.
Yeah.
Always.
So that reset the market. So the Dodgers are kind of waiting.
He got some stuff.
Oh, he's incredible when he's healthy. But again, like when is he healthy? But that they had to kind of reset the market there, and that's what the Dodgers are kind of waiting on right now.
Oh, he said Greg Brown said he's going to Dodgers game too.
Man, Dodger Stadium's a great place to watch baseball, man.
How long you been Dodgers fan? Your whole life?
Whole life. So like so I didn't during the era, like they had owners over here when the McCourts owned the team, and it was just a hot mess, bro. They were really hard to root for.
They were stupid.
Yeah, so they were really hard to root for. I still obviously I didn't root against them, but I've been watching the Yankees my whole life. You know what I mean? Just for my family being from New York.
The Yankees.
I know you saying that, but Derek Jeter was my favorite player. So I watched him for DJ, and then I watched baseball was actually my first love before basketball.
It seemed like what I noticed what the Red Sox did. It's like once they start getting chips, it's like they don't care no more.
Well, now it's about the money. Like they got to know that ownership group is different.
Yeah, cause like we always had like good teams. Like now it's like they just, but they up to something. They getting like a lot of young
Well, they're
prospects.
getting young, but when they gave away Mookie just to get rid of David Price's
Yeah,
contract, that's when
yo,
I knew. That's when I knew the Red Sox were like,
when
okay,
I saw that, that turned a lot of because everybody thought Mookie Betts, they thought he's gonna be there forever.
yeah, Mookie is a generational talent. Like
Yeah, to get
he
rid of
impacts winning in
to
every
get rid
way.
of a contract in baseball, like stop it.
Yeah, so it's especially that. Like just let it. Baseball is a sport of bad contracts. Like to move
Oh
Mookie
yeah,
just to get someone to take David Price, like that was nuts. Like that was nuts. And because he said he didn't want to extend, he just wanted to wait like till the offseason.
I didn't even want David Price when we got him.
Yeah, they got him too late.
Got him too late. He was burnt out
Yeah,
on Tampa Bay.
yep, they got him
Like,
too late.
like what were we getting him for? Like I like that team we had. See, one thing Red Sox, Red Sox is like a you need that grit type of players.
Yeah,
Like it's not like the
Celtics.
Lakers. It's like Celtics. You need like a
Yeah.
certain type of like how they say like the Heat DNA, like
Yep.
Miami Heat DNA. That's like the Red Sox. It had
Facts.
to be a certain like Kurt Schilling. You knew he had that toughness with him. You know what I'm saying? You had guys like the Wild Thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Trot Nixon. You know what I'm saying? Jason Varitek. You need those type of grit guys. Always work with the Red Sox. You
Yeah, the
need
fan
those.
base just won't settle for any less than that.
Yeah,
Like they won't watch you. They won't
yeah,
watch you. If you don't got
yeah,
those blue collar guys, like
yeah.
those
You
great
got to
like
have those type guys like that. You got to have guys like that, and they would like kind of went away from that. They started getting the other guy, the Spanish guy, the infielder, like
Bogarts and Devers.
Bogarts, the Edgar Renteria. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, like, oh, come on, man.
Man, Renteria on the Marlins was nice.
Yeah, but you have to
Too
know.
late. Too
Yeah,
late.
like you have to know. You have to. That's why I tell people. That's why I say I think I'm gifted. I think I'm gifted because even in all sports, like everything is all the same. You have to really see people don't analyze stuff. You have to know, okay, you have to know your environment. That's the number one thing.
Yeah.
Know what drives in your environment. Then you have to think, okay, this guy, yeah, hit it. He burnt out. Like you can't wait too late on certain things. You have to everything. It's timing for everything. Like right now, I wouldn't touch Jimmy Butler right now.
Nope.
I want to Jimmy Butler is that he you got the he like won out already. I like him as a person, but he not a player that like if you could get him for cheaper, he a type player right now. If he a free agent, if his contract up, you pay him 200 million, you playing yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you have to not do it. In baseball. That's why I
Too late. It's too late. So talent, being able to judge talent is just part of the game, right?
it's
But you said
part.
it right. Situational fit, timing, all that stuff matters. A lot of people can see talent. You know, I mean, talent isn't hard to spot. It's all the other things, the intangible stuff, the fit, you know, the attention to detail. Does he have the DNA to get better? Like, is he going to put in the work? Like, is he a guy that always just gives excuses, or is he a guy that shows up no matter what? There's so many things that come into play, and then you have it. Like, you got a guy who's got paid already, left where he was. He's had success. Now he's not even looking to improve himself anymore. He's just going to the highest bidder. Is that the guy you want? You know what I mean? Like at that point, or do you want a guy like like I said, the timing. So it's
And the thing about a guy like Jason Varitek, he was so smart. He pitched a lot of guys pitched no hitters behind him.
behind him. Yeah.
He is a big game caller. People realize you need smart catchers.
Oh yeah.
Catchers who gonna call like catchers is big.
Yep.
Like you can't have it. Like when Veritek left, I'm like, yo, that was a big part. Veritek dudes, Derek Lowe got low no hitters. These guys getting no hitters, and
Yep.
Tim Wakefield. Like these guys,
Even when
and
he was in Seattle, right? They got him from Seattle. When he even was up there, he was like turning pitches. Like he was great up there too. So you're absolutely right. He was a great game caller.
he a
Like
great game caller.
he
He
was
was his
incredible.
bat wasn't he hit timely. He's strong.
Yep.
He knew like okay, a sacrifice fly like You know, he was decent offensively, but his game calling was crazy.
Yeah.
His strength was his game calling more so than he might have the strongest arm, but he's tough.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna run
He
over.
would manage his own, and not just that, and then not referee, and then umpires loved him, so they'd get benefits
Yeah,
of the doubt because of the way
yeah,
he was. But a guy like him, whatever he adds at the plate when he's hitting is just extra. Like you
yeah,
don't, and he wasn't trash. But what I'm saying, his ability was just leadership, and basically he was like the captain of the pitching staff. You know what I mean,
exactly.
from behind
He
the plate.
was.
You know
He
what I mean?
was.
And when you have one of those, like Jorge Posada was like that too. Jorge Posada was great. There's a lot of guys when you look.
But his IQ wasn't touching on Veritex though.
No, but I'm talking about those
Posada
Yankee
was
pitchers.
better offensively though.
But I'm saying, but the pitchers loved him though. What I'm saying is like,
Oh yeah.
So what I'm saying, no, his IQ was nowhere near, and he was better offensively. But I'm talking about him being behind the plate. There was something there. You know what I mean? So it was like back in the day when the Dodgers had like a Mike Scioscia, or when you had guys like
Oh yeah, Mike Scioscia. Yeah, Mike Scioscia.
so or you had like a Yadier Molina, like that
Yeah,
dude
he
was
good.
just
That is.
next level, right? But Benito Santiago, right? Like
Yeah.
when you had guys that's what they did. Like they were specialists back there. You know who thought I was going to be like a first ballot Hall of Famer when he first came out, and he was good when he never reached it. You remember? Damn it, his was it Charles Johnson?
Oh, Charles Johnson, the black guy from Florida.
From Florida. Remember when he was coming up,
Yeah,
like he was
yeah, he
always
had
like
2 good
untouchable.
years. He
And
had
then the
2 good
Dodgers
years.
got him in that Piazza trade, and he just never panned out, man.
Yeah, he went to the Dodgers. He when they won the World Series, him and Dontrelle Willis.
Dontrelle Willis, and they had the other dude too was a good catcher, Darren Dalton. Remember when he got down there
Oh,
at the end?
Darren Dalton, Dutch Dalton. Dutch
That's
Dalton
Dalton.
from the Phillies.
At the end of his career, he went down
He
he
had
went down to
bad
Miami.
knees.
Yeah, horrible knees. It was just like the movie
horrible.
Major League, like all over again, right?
Yo, Dutch Dalton had bad knees. I seen him before. He a big motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he big. He a big dude. I never seen him in person, but you could just tell
I
he a
seen him
big
in
dude.
person. He's a big motherfucker. Dutch Dalton. Yeah, he from the Phillies. But you know who I think was underrated and people ain't give him credit? Like, I'm like, you know how hard that was? And I think that he should be Craig Biggio.
Oh yes.
Craig
Biggio
Biggio
was
was a catcher.
incredible.
He was an outstanding catcher.
And then went to second.
A Hall of Fame second baseman.
Yeah.
Play outfield. Like, how?
He was before his time.
And he played third base.
Yeah. Everyone gave Bagwell all the credit, but Biggio was
Bagwell, they gave credit.
Caminiti, but Biggio was nuts.
But to me, Biggio, you know how hard it is who can do that? I can't think of nobody. A catcher?
Yeah.
And then turn around, you a Hall of Fame second baseman, Hall of Fame third baseman, then you was an outstanding outfielder.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you just substitute.
And the hitting.
And the hitting.
He hit everywhere.
1,000 hits.
He was a beast, bro.
I think he's very underrated. Because, like I said, to play all infield position and be great at it. Not just like gold glove type shit. And then a catcher?
Yeah.
A catcher? Because he started off as a catcher.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys. I mean, Kenley Jansen started off as a catcher. And is going to end up being a Hall of Fame closer. Because he was out there one day and he threw a cutter. Remember, Tim Wakefield was an outfielder, remember? And then they saw him in the outfield throwing rest in peace to Tim Wakefield, man. He died recently.
Yeah, he died.
But then they saw him in the outfield throwing the knuckleball, remember? And he was pitching for the Pirates in a National League Championship game, throwing knuckleballs. But that team, remember that, man? Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla, Van Slyke in that outfield, man. Chico Lean, them dude.
Yeah, Andy Van Slyke.
Man, that team was.
Yo, but you know who's so good, and people don't realize that nigga Larry Walker. Oh,
Larry Walker was.
Larry Walker.
He was a beast before, but yeah, when he and in Colorado, that dude was oh my god. But he couldn't just. It was on the road too. He raked on the road too.
Drive me crazy. I'm like, yo, this.
He hit everything. He hit everything.
Everything.
I'm
like, fuck.
Him and who's that first baseman? The big cat, Galarraga. Him, Galarraga, and who's Todd Helton was that team, right? Todd Helton.
Todd Helton.
And then they would go sign all these pitchers and spend all this money and for nothing because he's got, you can't sign big dollar pitchers in Colorado.
But
So
you
they
know who
what
was
was
a
that
beast
Hamilton
too?
that they got from the Braves? Remember they gave that dude so much money, and he went up there and his ERA was like 550. It was
Yeah.
like, man,
What's the name from the Brewers was a beast too?
which one?
The hitter, the almost
Of recent or back in the day?
recent, not
Yelich?
not this recent. The like
Oh,
before Relish, the beast, the Hall of
oh,
Fame.
Braun?
Braun.
Yeah, Braun. The dude, but he got caught with the steroids during the MVP. But yeah, but
Yeah,
he was
Braun.
a beast though. He was a beast.
Braun's a beast. I remember the Brew Crew with Paul Molitor and Robert Yount
Robbing Yount.
and Rob Dare. Remember Rob Dare?
I know the
Rob
names.
Dare. They say Rob Dare either it's a strikeout or a home run.
It's either or. He's
Go
going
on.
after you. He was going after you each pitch.
Yo, his swing. I always say if he hits somebody to bat, yo, I'm like, God damn. I'm younger, and I used to see him swing that bat.
Because if he
I was
connected,
like, he's so fucking like he's strong, had big, strong legs. I'm like, they said either a home run or a strikeout. Like he had tons of he strike out all the time.
but
And
if
Paul
he connected,
Molitor
he
was a beast.
connected though. He
You and Paul
connected. It was a
Molitor?
wrap.
You and Paul Molitor?
Oh yeah. Paul Molitor went somewhere else later, right? Did he? Wasn't it the Twins?
The
Did he go to the
twins.
Twins at the end?
Twins. They were twins.
Yeah, he was on the World Series team, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went there at the end. Kirby Puckett, I like Kirby Puckett, man. Rest in peace, Kirby Puckett too.
Kirby
I
Puckett.
know he had some. I wasn't aware of it at the time, but I know he had some off the field stuff. But that dude was
Kirby Puckett was a beast.
He was like this short, chubby,
Yeah.
athletic. Like he was like a mini Bo Jackson.
Him and Tony Gwynn. Him and Tony Gwynn.
Yeah. Tony Gwynn though, that guy, man, that
He's
dude,
professional hitter.
Professional hitter. And when you hear him talk, this dude's from San Diego, you would swear he was from like the Midwest. Like his accent was just
his accent,
not where he was from, right? But this professional hitter, one of the best swings I've ever seen. Like not a home run guy, but it's just a professional hitter. Like just could put that ball wherever he wanted. He was incredible, man.
Who your all time like the top 5 pitchers that you like? You don't have to be the best. That your favorite pitchers.
So my top 5, Pedro. I loved Pedro, man. Randy Johnson on Seattle.
Ooh,
was just
filthy. Yo,
yeah,
yo, remember he did to John Kruk?
Yeah, when he got scared.
Yeah, Kruk is funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
I like John Kruk.
Him, Doc Holliday, rest in peace. Let's see. That's a tough one. There were so many great ones. If you're talking about pitchers, because can a reliever be in there? Or are you just talking starters?
It could be relievers.
Okay, because Mariano Rivera.
You you said you like the Yankees.
Well, just not. Even if I didn't, that dude was just. It was game over. He was automatic when he came in.
Yeah, he was.
And then I remember that 2001 World Series. Yankees versus Diamondbacks, and just Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling, man.
So they dominated.
Yeah, that was just nuts, man. That was just nuts.
Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling won that World Series.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Like he won that for him. They won that for him. But the guy would put Maddox. Maddox was just because you know why? Because he wasn't throwing gas past anyone. He was just a professor out there. So Maddox would be there for me because I would see him just use the entire plate and then and just get people. He was just incredible.
You know who I was a big fan of when they went to the Yankees? I can't stand their guts. Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens, I was gonna say too.
Why the fuck would you go to the Yankees?
Yeah, remember when he was Toronto? Toronto?
Yeah, no, but Red Sox.
No, I know the Red Sox, but remember when the Red Sox gave up on him, and then he went to Toronto, and he kind of rebuilt himself. And then David Wells was on the Yankees, and they traded Wells, for Clemens, and then David Wells balled out in Toronto, and then went back to the Yankees again, right? So it was
who Roger Clemens went in the Hall of Fame at under.
Has to be Red Sox, right?
But I think I had to look.
Did he do Yankees?
I remember they saying he going Yankee, and that's why I said I can't stand him. Yo,
he should have went in. He should have went in as a Red Sox.
Red Sox, he was dominating.
Yeah, he should have went in as a Red Sox.
I didn't get to see. I think he got mad. He was mad at them.
Oh yeah, because they gave up on him. They gave up on him. Also, I didn't get to see
Yeah, but
Nolan
he's getting in
Ryan.
some bullshit. It's a lot of shit
No, I
going
know,
on.
I know, I know. I didn't get to see Nolan Ryan like in his prime. I would have loved him to see him pitch. What I loved about Nolan Ryan, that dude didn't care. Remember when Robin Ventura stormed the mound on him? He just locked him in that headlock and just kept punching him in the head.
Oh yeah.
That was later though. That was when he wasn't like Nolan Ryan anymore. But he was still Nolan Ryan from being like a dude that wasn't taking no shit. But I didn't know you knew this much baseball, right? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's my. I just fuck with that hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
I fuck with that. One thing, all sports. Like
yeah,
regardless what I did, I tapped in on sports. I know I play all sports too.
yeah. I played a lot of sports too, but I was baseball. I was glued to, man. I could
David
tell
Wells
you
was fat, but he was good though.
he was a fat man. They do eat 3 cheeseburgers before every game, 3
Yo,
cheeseburgers after every game.
he ain't fit. Yo, I hated the Yankees, but I like him. But I like when he was on the other, like before he went to the Yankees.
Because it was Cincinnati, I think, before.
Yeah.
I think it was Cincinnati, and then they traded him to Toronto for Clemens, and then they got him back as a free agent. If my memory's right, that was a while ago. But there were so many good pictures. But like I said, those guys like Randy Johnson, those guys were just like Maddox, Rivera.
Glad.
They were like Glavine was nuts. But and I appreciate you bringing up Avery because I feel like his name never gets mentioned when they talk about those great Braves teams. He was the best guy out the gate, and then Glavine overtook him.
Yeah,
but Avery was that dude that
got stuck and hurt.
Yeah, but he won the Cy Young first.
Yeah, he was the first one. He's getting 20 wins. He's getting 20
no, he
wins.
was great. And he was actually drafted. He was a hockey player too. He got drafted by the Kings.
Oh, he's a hockey player?
He was a hockey player and then ended up choosing baseball. But yeah, Avery was nice. And he never gets talked about. He never gets talked about.
Avery was nice, man.
Remember that they had that dude on their team. What was that dude name? Ron Gant. Like
Ron Gant.
Another dude, he was like there before like Jordan.
Ron Gant played football.
Yeah, Grant, and then they got Jordan and got him there. Remember, so another dude you said was strong. You remember this dude by Glenn Braggs? You remember him?
Yeah.
Remember how buff dude? Like I never seen biceps on a baseball player like that.
Yeah, what's that's a big bicep too? Big Hurt.
Oh, Big Hurt for sure. But I'm talking about but Braggs wasn't as big as him.
Yeah.
Big Hurt was nuts. I do.
Big Hurt had some guns on him.
He was just a big dude. Just a huge dude. I remember that John Kruk with Randy Johnson. That was hilarious.
You know my guys? Dustin Pedroia.
Pedroia? Yeah, Dustin.
Oh my God, he's tough.
Dustin was
that little motherfucking boy.
Yeah, Dustin. He was like I know Big Poppy gets all the credit. Yeah, Pedro, but Dustin, he was legit like the key to that team.
Yo, he was the key.
Yeah,
he's gonna get a hit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, but I like please let him get up. I hate when two guys on base. You know how much pressure he used to put on them pitchers.
Yeah.
Let's have a guy on second base and he's up. Yo, you shitting your ass. That little motherfucker, he's short too.
Yeah, he's short. Yeah, he was incredible. And then there's no question that when he kind of went down is when the Red Sox kind of went down, right?
So when he went down, like his career, they never been the same.
Yeah. And then neither was the Red Sox. They weren't the same.
No, the Red Sox never been the same.
Yeah, he was solid. He was. I don't obviously like being a Dodger and a Yankee fan, but I've always watched the Red Sox because again, historical franchise, right?
And Red Sox always had like a lot of good players too. Like, and one thing they're a gritty team. They
always had good players. They spent the money, right?
They're exciting too.
They were competitive. They were exciting. There was drama involved, especially when they played the Yankees. The 2004, man, I'm still pissed at that. That year was whack. The Lakers losing to the Pistons and then Boston coming back 3-0 on the Yankees.
It's over.
Yeah, I mean everyone did.
Yo, I was so won the first one. I was like, and then when Trot Nixon hit that, I'm like, oh, and Manny
that Dave Roberts steal, bro. Roberts steal.
That was
changed the whole fucking series.
Everything. He was standing there. He got that steal. I'm like, oh, I stopped watching because what's his name blew the one before that.
Yeah.
To that.
It seemed insignificant. When the walk off
Empire. I mean, he should have took Tim Wakefield out. I told him. I said, get Grady Little out of there. He had Tim Wakefield and he threw one to him, and he just missed it. Aaron Boone. I said, gotta get him out of there. I said, yo, put in Mike Timlin. He should have put Mike Timlin in.
And he knocked it.
We had Mike Timlin. We had a lot of good relievers that year. And Mike Timlin was warming up. And I'm like, and he went and talked to Wakefield. I thought he was gonna take him out. And
They went to commercial.
They went to commercial.
So you remember? And then they
I remember that
barely
like
made
yesterday.
it. They barely made it back to the game on TV, and the pitch was already being thrown.
He threw that
And he smacked it.
ball. It's like slow motion. That
Yeah.
ball said choo choo choo, and then when landed right there, he said smack.
You knew that was gone immediately.
So immediately.
Immediately.
But the one before that, when he missed,
Yeah.
and Little went and talked to him. I thought he was coming out. I thought he was putting Timlin in. We had Timlin. Who else we had that year? We had a lot of good. We had Allen Embry.
Yeah.
We had a lot of good relievers in the bullpen waiting. See, what's his name? Tim Wakefield was like he got rid of like a couple guys, bang, bang, bang. But you know how at that knuckleball, you know, like after a while, you have to. That's what I said. Know your personnel. Tim Wakefield, you know he will give up a bomb too. See, this is gonna get mad. So we got rid of Grady Little and got dude came right in. What's his name? The coach we got right after Grady Little, and we won the World Series after that.
Yeah.
What's his
Grady
name?
got into trouble with Pedro on that whole situation.
Huh? Yeah, but Grady Little's stupid. Like,
yeah, no.
why would you take? I seen when he missed and he went and talked to him. I said, whew, I thought we dodged a bullet. And when he kept him in,
because when the manager walks to the mound, it's usually to get him. Because usually it's the pitching coach coaching to the mound to talk to him.
And they told him.
When the manager walks to the mound, they're usually pulling him.
I forgot the pitching coach we had told him, get him out of there.
Yeah.
They told him. And I think Pedro told him too, right?
Yeah, Pedro did tell him. That's why Pedro was pissed.
Pedro told him, the pitching coach, because you seen it. Because he, like, one joint he hit far, it was a foul. He hit that shit hard, and it was a foul. It's like
it was a loud foul.
That just a crack. Everybody thought it was
a loud
it was
foul.
a foul.
Yeah.
Then he went again. I'm like, uh-oh. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is going on? And then that shit happened. I didn't think we was gonna recover from it. We came back then the next year we came back down 3-0. And then it changed. And then rest of us we won 3 titles after that. But Jonathan Papelbon and
Papelbon and with Tito out there as the manager though.
What's his name?
Francona.
Terry Francona.
Yep.
Terry Francona. Yo, you know what's crazy? He said this. Look what Manimal said. Manimal said, yo, you need to interview Trump. I swear this is crazy. I had a fucking dream that we interviewed him. We interviewed Trump about like a week ago.
On the 139.
On the B139, we had this. Trump was cutting a fool. Everybody was like, "Yo!" It went viral.
Vivek would be crazy.
Trump don't hold back.
Yeah, no, not at all. That's fucking
he
crazy.
Don't hold back, and he would just talk about people and everybody, and it became fame. It's funny he said that. For him to sit there and say that.
Man, everyone on the 139 usually ends up talking about Jay-Z at some point, right? So he would be like, he would talk about it.
Yeah, Trump don't care. Trump go hard. I ain't gonna lie. I can listen to Trump to all day.
I got some people I gotta shoot your way for that, man. Some people that be pulling up in town over there when they go do Shade 45. I should try to see some people you need to line up.
Yeah.
I'll try to line that up because man, that shit's growing. It's good to watch, man. I watch it every time. A lot of the time I'll be driving when you guys do it though, so I listen. I can't be active. I still shout out, drop a comment in there and a like, but I give the watch hours. You know what I mean? And the view. I listen to it when I'm in the car.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Definitely to support. Definite, man. I definitely got to come and talk baseball with you, man.
Yeah, you come by whenever you want.
What day you do it?
The baseball is that's something about my channel. Everything's kind of unscheduled.
Oh, unscheduled. Yeah, I had to see the thing. You come on late.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I
I don't
like
have to though. I don't have to. It's
see one
just that's just kind of can I get home, spend time with the wife, family, and all that.
yeah,
Then I'm like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah, knock it out. So that's how I kind of find the balance to make this all work between work, wifey, this that works best for me. But if I just got something scheduled, that's fine. But most of my stuff just
yeah. I just have to pop up. See, one
yeah,
thing too, people have to know about me, man. One thing y'all must know about me, I love basketball, right? But I love talking baseball. I love talking I could talk music. I could talk wrestling. Well, more old school wrestling.
yeah. I don't
Not
know
the
shit
one.
about wrestling. I'm like the only dude in this whole circle that don't know nothing about wrestling.
But I could
Nothing.
talk like the old school. Like if somebody like old school wrestling, like the new ones, like the one wrestling that I don't like. But the old school wrestling, I could talk the like the Chicago drill. Like I could talk about a lot of different things. It is that I don't do it on this channel because I won't. If I ever sit there and talk about baseball or something like on the upload, nobody watch.
Yeah, it's funny because mine. That's when mine really started to take off further. Like people were looking. People are looking for me for baseball. But I got me a good. I got some good baseball plugs though. So I've got good NBA connects. I got some good insight on NBA. But my baseball one is man.
Now your baseball shit sick. I listened to one your day. I'm like, damn, you was hitting when y'all got the picture.
Yeah, and they were like, and I told them like when everyone thought he was the Yankees, I broke down like 2 days before
If you
why it
did it
wasn't
2
going to
days,
happen.
I seen it on Twitter.
Yeah,
You
because
said
I
it.
had a
That's why I came to you. I said, "Oh shit, Jeff was just talking
yeah, I
about."
have a good plug on baseball, man.
Yeah, you were saying that shit.
But I got good at NBA too. But a lot of you know how it is though. A lot of the people I talk that you talk to, if it's off the record, you just can't put it out there. Even
See,
though bad you want to sometimes, but you can't because then
let
you
me
lose
tell you the difference
you
between
lose a
NBA
connect.
and baseball because baseball right now looking for that type of young generation. They
Yeah,
need
that's what
that.
I'm trying to.
So it
Yep.
wouldn't they wouldn't get mad if Jeff was to talk about, oh, the new player coming in. See, basketball has already got that generation. They got a younger demographic, and like me, it's our stuff. I can't like some stuff I could say. Like my homeboy, he come talk to me. He'd tell me stuff, and I some so when I bring some stuff to you guys, I may bring it on casually that I
Yeah,
know going to happen because I
yeah,
don't want to say it like that, and then it could come back and be like, "Yo, how?" And see, the more like my channel growing, so I say less more. Like the
yeah,
smaller your channel, you can't get away with it because it's like no,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
all
It's not
right,
gonna get clipped, and it's
yeah,
not gonna
like
get. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
let's say
Facts,
somebody got
facts.
2,000 subscribers, you can get away with it more so than somebody who got 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
Somebody
it gets
50,000
repurposed so many
subscribers.
times.
Yeah, and they say something. Let's say, for instance, you say, uh, DeMar DeRozan. You heard that DeMar DeRozan going to the Sixers. You can say it right now. DeMar DeRozan, yo, breaking news. Rumor that DeMar DeRozan going to the Sixers. They looking for he gonna go there for a first round pick. They working on the deal for DeMar DeRozan. It's like, all right. But somebody who got like a big platform, 150,000 subscribers, there's one, and then they come out, they be like, yo, hold up. Where do you get that? Yo,
It caused conversations in the industry.
yeah, like,
People got to start calling around. What's up with this? Why is this guy talking about this? Who's talking?
yeah,
It's,
because now he got 150,000 subscribers. Now, let's say that video got 23,000 views. That's enough. Like,
yeah,
people be surprised.
it
That's
could go. It could go. It only
yeah,
take or it's just one person who's got a mega following reposts it, and then it goes. So like I've had dudes that have been in the. I've had dudes that have been like one of only 4 people in the room. And when they talking to me and they're like, look, under no circumstances can you talk on this because they gonna know it's me. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like I was
yeah,
the only person in the room that this could come out from. And that's why, like, and even they don't even have to tell me that because I've been talking to dudes that cover the sport. I've been talking to, like I said, I've talked to a lot of people around the industry for a lot of years. I already know the rules. And I'm not a newsbreaker. It's not my, I always say this, it's not my news to break. I'll cover it when it's done. I'll tap you guys with just a little bit of it, just a little hint. So that way, when it does come out, you don't think I'm lying about I knew about it. You know what I mean?
exactly.
But so I'll tap you on it. But like this Dodger stuff, like I had people like calling me out, and then when it happened, they're like, "Oh, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I got this one." You know what I mean? So and most of my basketball like plugs are non-Laker because the Lakers are locked down. It's really hard to get anything out of there. I've got some, but not really that's I can run with. I've got like most of my Laker related information I'm getting from guys who cover other teams, and they kind of fill me in on it. I've got some like light level Laker stuff, but it's nothing I could stamp my name on. You know what I mean? But I got more Clipper. That's how I told you about. Remember I told you guys about the Bruce Brown thing. The Lakers almost had him, and the Indies going to trade him, and the Lakers going to be after him all season long. And so when Woj came out and said that yesterday, I've been saying that since July because I knew that.
Yeah.
And then people will be like, you know how people are though.
Yeah, and I see your baseball shit is crazy.
Oh, the baseball's nuts, bro. I got a few real good ones in baseball. But at the same time, like I said, I got to be careful because it's not my news to break.
Yeah,
and I don't ever want to be traded.
With your baseball shit too.
Nah, I appreciate you, though, man.
I could tell by like when you be saying stuff on your Twitter with Dodgers, I could tell how people, you know what I mean, the response.
Yeah. And then when it happens, they're like, oh, like it's nuts. It's fun. I can't wait because you're right. I think this is going to be the time where baseball, if you're covering baseball, because the young generation isn't in it, and because my channel is picking up steam in basketball, I'm bringing those people over to baseball because baseball is a hard sport to get into if you haven't really loved it your whole life, especially this generation. But I think that the way that I talk sports and the way that they trust me in basketball and my style with basketball, I'm kind of getting them into baseball now. So that's just growing the channel. And then it's not just that, but it's just balancing the range of what I could cover, right? So, and I'm a different kind of style when it comes to covering baseball.
Baseball is like chess.
Yes.
Like it's strategic. Like, you know, a lefty versus lefty. You know what I'm saying? Your bullpen. I like that part of the game.
Yeah.
Like where it's like, what you gonna do now? Like a pitcher, a batter sitting there, and it's like, let's say it's 7th inning.
Yep.
You still got your start in, and now you got this guy that's a 300 hitter, a guy who hit home runs and he bat good. And let's say he's already in the 7th inning, he already 2 for 3.
And he's already seen you. He's already seen you 3 times.
He already seen you 3 times. So now it's like, do you go to, you got that beast, that reliever? Do you go to him or you keep the starter? And the starter, it's only 3-2. He only gave up 2 runs.
That's a good game.
He having a good game.
But
what do you do?
But this guy's seen him 3 times. You're about to see him a 4th. Times. You got a fresh arm in the pen that he's never seen once.
And he been getting contact on the ball.
Yeah. He's due.
So now it's like, what you gonna do? See, that's the thing with the baseball part. Like, and that's how you know, like, good managers. See, it shows you right there. Like, and then it's like a gut. It's like you see people gut. Like, damn. Like someone, like what we just talking about. When he hit that home run, Grady little knew he's fired.
Oh yeah, immediately you have to make that change. Yeah,
because the pitching coach told him to get him out of there. Then Pedro
and the star player, yeah.
But then
so you know they're gonna tell management that.
Yeah, and then he was getting contact on the ball the whole time, like before prior to him hitting the home run. So you should have known. But then it's like Wakefield was washing dudes out. He was getting a 1-2-3. Wakefield was getting my 1-2-3. So it's like, damn, what do I do?
Yeah, it's the strategy is the best part about it, man.
The strategy is the best.
You can sit back and just watch it. It's right when you understand it, the game within the game, and you're watching it.
See, a lot of people don't understand it.
Yeah.
They don't understand that part.
That's what I'm gonna teach him. I'm gonna teach him this year, Rain. I'm gonna teach him because it's like I think the way I talk the game, I think it's a lot easier to understand. So people that love baseball basically created analytics from a sports standpoint.
They
right?
did.
And then it went into other sports. Yeah. So baseball was a creator of it, but it's different in baseball than basketball. You know what I mean? But it's the analytics in baseball are so crazy because there's so many other metrics in baseball. Like basketball's got a lot of metrics, but nothing like baseball. And baseball is still always going to be like that sport because it's just what other sport in the world can you succeed 30% of the time and be a Hall of Famer? You know what I mean?
You have 30% of the time, exactly.
Yeah, it's like you're going to fail 70% of the time.
30%.
Like you shoot 30% in basketball, you're a bum. Considered, right? You're a bum. You do something 30% of the time in baseball, you're a god. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful sport. I understand it's boring for those that didn't grow up playing it or watching it. I understand, but I think if you're taught the game the right way, and some players get a little bit more exciting, and they are now. Baseball is funner to watch now. The players are more engaging, they're more exciting, they're more personable. And that's just going to continue to grow. So I'm super excited. And covering the Dodgers this year, what they got Ohtani, Yamamoto, Glasnow, Mookie, Freddie, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, man. It's going to be on and popping, Reem. Can't wait till you get out here, bro. We're going to go to games.
Yeah, and right before I go, the thing with football, what pisses me off with football, you dealing with that weather. See, one thing about me, I live in New York, people like, damn, and I hate the cold. Like, I don't like the cold. I know how to move around, but football is sport. Like, I always knew I'd never be a professional football player. I can't be out there in the cold. Like, it's a big game, and we playing in the snow. And your quarterback is from California.
Yeah.
You got a quarterback that's from California. And
probably never seen snow.
Yeah.
Got to play in it. Get hit in it.
Like that's the shit that in the brain, like it just sitting there. I just think that's the thing. Like I went to football game. I can't enjoy a football game unless I go on in September. Like I went to Giant Stadium. The last time I went there, right, it was in I think the end of November, something like that. It was cold.
Yeah. I usually go around when I go see the Giants play. It's usually like the latest I'll go is like it's like towards the beginning of the season. So I'll go like end of September. I typically don't touch New York outside of midway through. After the midpoint of October, I don't touch New York till like after April.
Yo, like that day it was cold. So I can't sit there and I'm in the seat like this. I'm like I can't do it. Like I want to be sitting comfortable. That's why I like basketball. There's no cancellation. Like baseball, sometimes you're in the hot sun, or sometimes it can rain in baseball. Basketball never gonna get canceled over like you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. And especially now in LA, 9.999 times out of 10, the weather is gonna be like you're gonna be able to play in it. Like even the rain doesn't get crazy. When it does, then every once in a while, but it's very rare that games get canceled for weather in LA.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but Joe, I'm definitely gonna pull up on baseball. We'll appreciate everybody who came through. A lot of you guys still we kept 131 people in here after we talk baseball for
like an hour.
I'm surprised. I ain't gonna lie. When I switched the subject and start talking baseball, so we about to have 20 people up there.
Nah, man, you got you know what it is. I don't think you have a lot of other people who can hold the conversation back and forth on baseball. We were able to do that, so I think people caught on to it. So
man, but I ain't think they's gonna stay.
No, I got you. No, I appreciate it. But once again, I want to thank you and everybody a part of your channel for your guys' continued support. Like I said, getting to 1K today was a goal of mine. Would not have happened today without you. So thank you.
It's big, man. It's big.
Yeah, man. I've been focused on that since I started. And to get there today, man, it feels worth it now. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you.
You have to remember today's date. I got my 1K in August 1st.
Oh, mine's easy. It's Kobe 81 day. You know what I mean? So
wow, yeah.
I won't forget it. Yeah. So it's I woke up this morning knowing, like I didn't know yesterday when I woke up that today would be 1,000 because I was still like it was 45. I was like 60 away. So typically that wouldn't be 2 days, right? But when I went to bed last night, I was like, I'm getting 1,000. When I woke up this morning, I'm getting 1,000 today. I did that live, and I'm like, I'm not getting off.
Oh, you got 1,000 while you was on live?
Yeah, I did it. I got it on the live, and then
wow, that's perfect.
Yeah, so because I was staying, I'm like, I'm staying here, and I told him like I was pushing it more than I usually do. So I got there, and then I was like, now I'm up to like, so I woke up yesterday morning at 9:40. I'm at 1,015 now. So 75 subs in 2 days is a lot for me. That's a lot.
That's a lot. I can 75 in 2. I'll be happy.
Yeah. So it pushed.
That many. I'll be getting like in 2 days, I may get 17.
Yeah. So
unless I get like a big push. Like right now, it's like kind of moving, but shit, I don't get that. So 75 in 2 days, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's a big stretch. So, and then when I do my next Dodger video, I'll have a big push because the Dodger ones they hit. Like people are thirsty for that right now. So when I do that, there'll be a bump, right? But But yeah, but 75, like it started because, like I said, when I woke up yesterday, I was figuring the end of the week I'd be 1,000. That was what I was setting for. But I knew last night after pulling up to your show and getting 45, I was like, oh man, it's happening tomorrow. It's happening tomorrow. So thank you for that again. Like that'll never be forgotten. So you know what it is, man.
Yeah, appreciate definitely everybody. Big Baby next to get his 1,000.
Yes, sir.
Go subscribe to Big Baby, get his 1,000. We're gonna keep it in the community, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. LBC, yeah. See y'all tomorrow.
Y'all have a good one.